What's going on, everybody? I'm going to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Socially Awkward. If this is the first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi So 100, or come up Walker if you're nasty. Mr. Tone Deaf is out today, but we got a real nigga still. We still got Tomas. Our resident hostage,
a real nigga.
See, hey, look, now you were showing that you were Mr. Essential.
I am. I'm very essential.
See,
without me, none of this shit would go down.
That is correct.
None of this shit would happen.
That is correct. So he is living true to his name. And of course, we got the narcissist Pie Guy Juan, aka the new Mr. Bitches. His hair is hanging over his headband now, so he been getting a little saucy.
You already know.
We've been getting a little saucy lately.
PPG is loaded.
Mr. Big, Mr. Big.
Call him
Mr. Big.
Ponytail Pie Guy coming.
And of course, we are joined by the lovely Sarita and a couple of alcoholics in the background.
Hey, y'all.
They sound very alcoholic.
They are.
I hear shit clapping back there. I'm missing a porn show.
Right.
You know what? Must be titties.
What's up, Tion Main?
Ain't no cheeks.
I ain't gonna say who back there.
Neither am I.
Right. Yeah, bro, definitely saucy. One of them sweet ones too, like teriyaki or some shit.
Bitches love teriyaki chicken.
Me and my mom was talking about that today, and I was like, bro, I don't like sweet meat. I don't.
Why don't we have a pause button?
What the fuck I need to pause for? I don't like sweet meat.
I ain't like you talking to me like that.
See, I just gotta be in the mood for it. That's the only thing, you know.
Is sweet meat when like a straight woman fuck a gay guy? Or
Wow.
Just thought I'd ask.
Don't y'all?
It was on somebody's mind out there.
You don't put like flavor oils and shit on your meat.
Yeah,
But if you suck the fruit roll up off my cock, pause. That is
Absolutely.
technically sweet meat.
Why are you pausing?
What the fuck does FYT stand for?
Fuck you though.
For you thoughts?
Fuck you though.
I never knew. In all these years, I've been like, damn. But now I can actually ask them. No, but all right. So I might be a little sluggish today because I don't really feel too hot. I took a Vicodin earlier on an empty stomach because I was getting my coochie waxed. And you know, it's so much better and so much smoother. Like, you know,
Wax
I just
like,
talked my way through it.
Wax like hair or wax like fuck?
No, like
Okay.
So you took a
back in
Vicodin
like the 80s getting waxed.
Yes.
Getting that ass wax was a whole nother.
You probably had better luck just getting high.
Yeah.
Like, probably should just.
Well,
then you would have been compelled to eat it. You got a wax.
I have a ready supply of Vicodin at home. I didn't have any weed, and I was running short on time. So I needed something that was going to be able to kick in fast.
Should always have a ready supply of weed.
Yeah, you gonna say something about that? Or wait, am I doing this or you doing this? I'm gonna stop.
Like both y'all fighting over the.
I'm not gonna do that. I forgot that you do this.
No, you can do it because you can keep up with it.
I gotta do this whole awkward kind of side shit over here.
Yeah, we did use your government name because there's no way I'm just gonna keep referring to you as the Viller boss.
Hey, okay. So how about this, right? If you see that I'm too lost in the conversation and comments is popping up,
I got you. You know,
because that's usually what happens.
You know what I'm saying?
I be going through them at first, but then
that's how Jordan and Pippen.
Hey, all right. You know what?
Combo.
Since
you more like Ron Harper.
Since you bringing up,
yeah, I'm the distributor.
Yeah.
Since you are bringing up, like Jordan and Pippen, that made me think about the Bucks game. Did y'all see that shit? Draymond Green got one of our fans kicked out the game.
I was actually at the game and in the vicinity of the situation.
So can you give us live footage of, the live reactions of everything that's going on?
It was so bizarre because nobody knew why Dog was getting kicked out. Absolutely, like what the fuck?
Because you can see, them going back and forth, but obviously you didn't know what they said. But I'm gonna start calling him Draymond Yellow.
I was about 10 rows back, and I saw the banter go back and forth, and I saw him talking to dude. I was like, "Who's he talking to?" Like they going back and forth, and he got his hands. The Michael dude got his hands in the air, whatever he was saying. What he was saying, you get a pass, whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody around him, I was looking around, but nobody around him was like, oh my God, what the fuck? It was just like laughing and, playful banter. Next thing you know, Dog was like, him over there. You gotta go. What the fuck was that? What happened? But
I feel threatened. Shut up, pussy.
dude,
He said you got a pass, nigga. That mean that you all right.
All right.
Ain't nobody gonna beat your ass.
I
could see if niggas was like,
I got a pass.
Hey, after you leave this arena, we smashing your shit.
your pass expired.
Right.
I got a pass, and you got escorted.
But he
Fuck up out of here, fam.
But cool thing, like so they gave him his money back, and they gave him future courtside seats. So he ain't take no L's.
So he went to the media.
That's true. But at the same time, is Draymond really a pussy, or like you really just can't be sitting in the stands and say what the fuck you want to say?
Draymond a whole ass nigga in real life.
True, but you also can't say what you want to say to people.
And I said,
but that's the thing.
Listen, this is not calling the kettle black.
But where was the threat though? It ain't like I said. It ain't like niggas said we gonna see you.
It wasn't a threat.
He wasn't cussing at him.
But niggas know what the fuck that meant. It meant what it meant.
Yeah,
it meant nothing else.
It meant what it meant.
He said what he said.
He said what he said. You got to pass. Like, we should have whooped your ass.
Yeah,
Welcome back to Facebook jail, bro.
It was a distant. It was a distant threat.
How the fuck this person find us?
Hey, you know, right? Hey, you know,
Yo.
it's funny because I didn't even know if it would work, but it did. So now I'm gonna start doing it. I pop a Vicodin 2 hours before my waxes now, because it was smooth. And she got. Hey, shout out to. Do I got her card still on me? Look, I think it might be in my coat.
She got in your nooks and crannies.
She got in there, because I told her. I think it was like it's a very unique name, like T Brianna. I'll find it. I'll post a picture of her card, but she really got in there. Okay, like because I told her, I said, look, I'm gonna just be a little honest with you. I understand it's it's a lot going on down there. But you got to really get in there. You can't.
Going on.
No, when I say a lot going on, I don't mean like a lot of, because I'm not a hairy person. Like I haven't had a wax since right before my birthday. It's been 6 months. I don't grow hair like that. So it takes me a long time to grow hair to the point where they can like, okay, well, we can wax it off now. But I mean, like, I don't got a bony coochie, okay? We just gonna put it. I don't got a bony coochie, so it ain't no thing where it's like you can just you gotta really like, all right, I gotta move shit around. You gotta get in there. So I told her like, look, I know, it's a lot, but they always seem to leave hair right. And I told her about the little Michael Jordan. The little Hitler stash they leave, right at the base of the ass. And she was like, don't worry, I got you. And then she, the elevator, she hit me with the elevator doors. And she was like, I see what you're talking about. I got you. And she got every single piece. So shout out to her. I tipped her $13 because I wanted to make it a even, because the Brazilian waxes are not cheap. So it's like where I went, it was $62. And then I'm like, well, fuck it, just make it an even 75. So I tipped her 13, but she was really, really, really sweet. We were just sitting there having a conversation. And it's so funny because like when you getting waxes and shit, right, like you really just, you be in a butterfly, your legs are just open and they just in there and y'all just be like, right, girl, what you get your kids for Christmas? Right.
Like, but that's how it goes though. But it gets done. And that's the thing.
Hi, Kayla. Take care of yourself or I'm going to punch you in the neck. Hey, Johnson, what's the pass? No, what you mean? What explain yourself.
He was coercing him to try to say what the pass was. He left it as plain as
I'd be like, bitch and assist, which you are not getting. Get your bum ass back to playing the game, fam. Why are you worried about who over here to stand?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody know what it was, and he should have said it as a compliment. Like, all right, I got it.
Buddy told Dre he was getting the pass. Dre knew he was talking about the pool situation and got scared. Like, nigga, you ain't just finna find one of our boys.
Hey, I love the term buddy. This is hilarious.
No, don't call Buddy feels so disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful.
Don't call me Buddy, fam.
Buddy was just mad.
Buddy?
Like, fuck you. I am mad, but I'm Buddy, nigga.
When I hear Buddy, I think about the niggas at the gas station.
That's what
Buddy,
my friend. Buddy, my friend.
That's disrespectful too.
A lot of coochie, dude. You disgust me. You weren't saying that when you was proposing to her last night.
We ain't getting no younger, so might as well do it.
Meet me at the altar.
Mario says, if you pay all that money for some seats, you want to be heard. If there is no direct threat, people getting thrown out as pussy. Proof. Draymond's stat line for the game: 2 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists.
And
Was
one
big
tossed
mad
out fan.
because he was effing up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I heard at the time that the shit was going on, Golden State was down like 20 points or something.
Yeah,
Bro, they was getting their ass
It
whooped.
was a boring game.
In another way. See?
Yeah. I don't like him. Get out.
I'm following doctor's orders. Don't worry. Good, because otherwise,
Damn, what she
that's
do?
a threat. Chill. That's our Chicago lingo. Everyone is buddy.
I love that
I
shit.
don't
That shit
know.
hilarious. Buddy it's a disrespectful ass.
Oh God, like good buddy. Don't call me buddy, bro.
I think it's because, like, when we think of okay, my stomach's starting to calm down. Maybe I think because I was taking a couple bites off my sandwich. I told you I was kind of feeling wonky all day, but
Wonky. Another white.
because when you think of white people and
We have a
hey,
hunky
watch
turn.
it, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
White people like pal a lot.
Yes,
Buddy is used to like dude or fam. Like fam be like buddy, but that's like the lowest form of that shit. Like
Are you-
fam is like that's my nigga or dog. Like that could go either way. Buddy is just some disrespectful ass shit because it never goes with something great.
Right. 'Cause, I
Buddy-
mean, think about the terms that you always hear, buddy. Like, hey, what's going on with you, buddy? What's to you, buddy? Like,
Right.
come on, man.
I
Like,
think it's also
Buddy.
a Milwaukee thing too.
Buddy out there wilding.
right, like, buddy, dead ass disrespectful.
Right.
I
Buddy got clocked.
I think the only time I've heard buddy being used like in a positive thing was like little white kids. This is my buddy. This is my pal. Remember that?
It's not even the same term now. You know?
But I'm just saying that's the only time I've ever heard buddy being used. and
Only
it was
buddy
like, all right.
we acknowledge is Buddy Squirrel, and I don't even know if that shit's still in Mayfair.
I don't know either.
Man, that was
It's
the
somewhere.
butteriest, cheesiest fucking popcorn.
Buddy
in the
Squirrel
world.
popcorn's fucking excellent.
Man, 6 days later, it's still excellent. It can be
Man,
chewy.
that
It's
shit-
stale. That shit is delicious. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm the only person like when it came to like flavored popcorn and shit. Like if it did get stale, I was still like I would suck the cheese and stuff off of it, and then I just spit the popcorn out.
I like the chew
You're a
it.
different kind of person.
I still chew it. I like
I can't chew stale popcorn.
Yeah, I can't.
Stale popcorn is rubbery as fuck.
Buddy be eating stale popcorn.
either.
Buddy be going in on that popcorn.
Stale popcorn is terrible.
I like stale popcorn. The day after, not stale like 6 days, but that was an exaggeration. But like, you know, the day after,
Like you left the bag open all night, you wake
yeah,
up and
it
eat
still
that.
got a little chew to it. It don't have to be. It
It
can
might
be
have
crispy.
a lot of chew now at that point though.
The crispy is good, but then the next day, I was like, I'm still fucking the popcorn up.
All right. So one of the things that like while it's fresh in my head, because I just saw a picture. Somebody posted a picture of Diddy with a chick saying like, oh shit, he done popped up with another one or whatever. And you know, he just had a baby.
Love.
Yep. Love Sean Combs.
That is the greatest narcissistic name.
Yeah.
Diddy will always be the fucking goat.
Wait, that's the name of the baby?
Yeah.
Yes,
Love
Love,
Sean
Sean Combs.
How great is that thing? How cold is that? That's top tier
Yes.
The epitome
Yeah.
of
of
narcissism.
narcissism.
Yes.
The epitome.
Yes.
Damn.
But
He's inspiring me when I have a kid.
Love Sean.
you know what bothers me
Love-
so much?
Mhm.
Because
Love
everybody
Combs.
keeps
Yep.
painting, you know, like Young Miami like as like a gang of side chicks. And it's like, one, when you are single, you don't have side chicks. You were just dating multiple people.
Right.
Okay. But here's my thing. Niggas are constantly calling Young Miami and all the other chicks, you know, stupid for dealing with Diddy. Now, Diddy, nigga with all this money in his pocket. Y'all are calling them stupid because he's, you know, dating and, you know, mingling with multiple people. But yet, y'all are the same niggas that love to say women can't handle honesty. Yet you have a nigga that's being honest and they cool with it. And now y'all still got a problem.
I think they mad because they can't do it.
That's,
'Cause
I
they
swear.
they can't afford the buy-in.
I swear.
If I could trick, I'd be the
It's not
trickiest
tricking
nigga.
if you got it.
Exactly. You said exactly what I got it. If I'm at that level and I'm doing it, I am very pleased with my life.
Mhm.
I'm a very happy motherfucker.
They favorite toxic niggas say that shit all the time.
Yeah.
That's all Future talk about.
Hey,
Mhm.
I'm broke and tricking a little bit too much than I should be. If I had the money,
Can you just say you're in between blessings? We want you to not be broke no more. Let's go.
I keep using the term.
You know,
I'm in
Stress
between my
said Diddy
blessings.
has a fire lineup.
Hey,
Rabbi talking about just learn that's the real bad girl. I'm hip now.
when I heard Fat Joe talk about Diddy's
The buy-in, I
yacht,
like that. That's because Sarita said that you was gonna like it anyway. Pussy.
you said you were gonna be silent back there, ma'am.
And yet all I hear is
We hear you.
Yeah, but and I feel like that's basic. And I've always said that niggas that say that shit like, man, women just don't like honesty. Y'all only say that because y'all don't like the outcome when they're honest. It doesn't mean that we cannot handle niggas being honest. It just means that maybe we decided that fucking situation ain't for us. That doesn't mean that we can't handle the honesty or we don't like honesty just because we remove ourselves from the fucking situation.
some of y'all can't and some of y'all don't.
I can. If
It's always going to be a 50-50 thing with anything in life. There are going to be people who be like, that shit was fire. I agree with that. Then they're going to be like, hey, that shit weak as a bitch, man. Why would you do that? There's always going to be
Rabbi said a lot of people are mad that he's her elder too.
I'll be noticing niggas on the internet be mad at shit that is none of your business.
Exactly.
it's really not.
You know, but on top of that, they be mad on both sides of the coin.
Mad at her and him.
Yeah.
No, I mean like how I just said, like they be like, man, this why a lot of bitches, because they can't fucking handle you being 100 with them. But then you see bitches okay
What you being
with being 100, and now you calling them stupid for the same shit that you talking about bitches won't do for you.
Right.
So you mad that your hoes not stupid.
No, he mad. He ain't got the juice.
You,
like, he
you
ain't got
mad
the
that
juice
your
like that.
bitches are smarter than you, fam. Like, man,
Right, he
shut
mad that
up,
he ain't got the juice. That's
I
all it boils
hate
down
niggas,
to.
dog.
He ain't got the
like,
juice like that.
that's all the fuck it is. Like you can't sit here and be like, man, women should just be able to, like, if I come at you and say this and then that's what it is, like we should be able to just move forward. We should be cool. But now you see a nigga that's able to, he got the juice like that, and he is able to move like that, doing what you can't do, and now all of a sudden all of the bitches is stupid for it. Fuck out of here.
I know that. Juan, if you had Diddy
Kind
capital,
of money,
yes,
I'd be going fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
there would not be a single lie coming out my fucking mouth. Why would I have to fucking lie?
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't lie.
Why
I
would
wouldn't
you
lie.
have to?
I wouldn't lie as much.
Why would you have to?
Because at the end of the day, I'm still a nigga. Niggas gonna be niggas.
But if you got enough,
If I'm in a jam and I feel like the only way out of this jam is if I falsify the truth, I'm on it. Excuse me, no, wasn't me.
hey, if
I
I got
wasn't here.
that kind of money, ain't no fucking jam I can't get out of
Because
with the money
you're
I got.
still a nigga at the end of the day.
I'm gonna be too
And
honest.
even if she likes it's gonna be one of them lies where she gonna come back and be like, you know, you probably could have just been honest with me and we didn't even have to go through that. And I'll be like, damn, you're probably right. But anyway, I told a lie. Now what?
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
You
say
know, you know what's funny?
We're here now.
You know what's funny? I have had niggas. I have actually had niggas that have told me, like, dog, like, you gotta be the coolest chick I've ever dealt with. Like, you don't trip, like, and we had honest, like, it was cool.
Mhm.
And then they still ended up lying. I'm like, bro, why would you even be like,
Same.
honestly, I think it was out of habit.
Same thing.
Again,
And
just
that's the sad
because
part.
niggas are niggas. Even when you don't
Know
have to
it.
lie, you just
Knowing you don't have to lie.
it's an
to
impulsive
But
reaction
you
to shit.
motherfucking Diddy. I can have any bitch in the fucking world.
Because I feel like
I'm fucking with you.
deep down inside is a sense of, even though I can do it and she cool with that I'm doing it, I still shouldn't do it.
I have been.
So then when you get caught up in some shit, instead of just be like, yeah,
He
you know,
say he mad he ain't got no bitches.
Mhm.
I have been honest. and
Mario
been told-
said
Go
the
ahead.
internet is for being mad at some shit that won't keep your panty lighter white or your beard and bald hair luxurious. I don't give a fuck how luxurious it is. I don't want no bald hair.
I wonder why Mario always goes to jail.
because I suck on nuts, and I don't like that little fuzz on him.
the natural curly hair. Please
That's
don't
that's
touch.
why I prefer nectarines to peaches.
Squeeze on my butt. lick on my nuts. The natural curly hair. Please don't touch.
Hey, that shit bang too.
And not me.
Yo,
Was wondering.
I saw a
It should,
TikTok.
it should
Yes.
be longer.
And
Right.
don't tell me the half truth. Tell me the whole truth.
Because that's still lying.
I saw a TikTok and it's that she did "Slob on My Knives" to a Christmas song, and that shit fit so perfectly.
Yes.
Slob on my knives. Come
Yeah, I
on.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
I was like, y'all way too high for this. I was a number for crying.
That's hilarious.
Right, we said you suck on everything, not them stale ass titties, bitch.
Damn, her titties stale. Yo, stale.
I heard about that. She just called my titties stale.
Dude, the background.
The world was designed for polygamy. At some point, someone changed the design, but it's becoming more and more normal again. I just
Oh,
feel like it
so
ain't.
we
It ain't
built to be with multiple bitches. Let me see if I can get that one off. So I was told that I was put here to
hey, I
have
mean,
you and you.
now-
What's
now-
happening?
This book right here sticks.
Right, this book.
You know what's funny? Okay, so you see, he said the world was designed for polygamy, and at some point, somebody changed the design.
White people.
But
I
people
digress.
will have a problem with homosexuality. And I realized that niggas was getting down back in the day.
Right.
Like they got statues and shit. If niggas were fucking orgies and just tongues
Yeah.
and butts and all kind of little shit.
What's
Because
what's
niggas,
that picture
niggas
of the
been-
16th chapel? That shit
Yeah.
definitely look gay.
like,
Yeah, wait, can I say that?
like one nigga giving a hand job over here, got nuts on his forehead, then the bitch tweaking his nipples. It's just a lot of shit going on.
Nuts in the forehead.
That's why everybody looked like that in that picture of the Last Supper. Because Jesus was like, all right, who fucking after this? And niggas was like, not me. All you fed a nigga with some wine and some bread and some fish, bro. That's not enough for ass, fam.
I don't know. Back then, it probably was.
That might be the ultimate blasphemy right here, but
I'm pretty sure we've said way worse.
Jesus was trying to see who was fucking after the Last Supper. And niggas was not going.
Is there any-
Recently.
Mario said, a fool gonna lie about how much seasoned salt is left. It's in our nature, but honestly, hoes be liking lies. Sometimes you
Oh.
try to tell them the truth and they swear you
Oh.
lying.
Tommy, anybody ever asked you something and you didn't even
Rabbit
look?
said,
You was just
Mimi
like,
want
no,
me
we ain't
so
got
bad, dude. Her hate equals
it.
love.
See? Niggas just lie.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all got this? Nope.
we ain't even got it.
I ain't even went to the back of the store to check.
The whole pocket full of. No, we ain't even got that shit.
But no,
Hey, I do it every
now,
time at a stoplight.
that's
Borrow a
different
dollar?
though.
No, I ain't got
You
it.
lying because you lazy and you don't want to go. Look, it's different if you was to be like, hold on, I'll go check. You actually go check, see you got it, and then come back and be like, nah. That's different.
I've done that too. Just because I didn't like how you was asking me about the product.
Yeah.
Like if you gonna be a bitch about this situation, I'm gonna walk to the back. I'm gonna see 7 of them of us come back. Like, you know what? We didn't get no shipment in today. You
Hey,
should probably come back on Monday when
I've
the order
gone-
get.
Because I've always, y'all know how I am about customer service, and I try to work with you. And you know, if you come in on some bullshit, I try to calm you down first. But if you're just doing the most, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll go and I'll whatever. I told this motherfucker when I was working in the office, I told him that I was finna go and check on some shit for him. I was back there sitting at my coworker desk. We was talking about all kind of shit. We was talking about Walking Dead. We
Dog, on God.
was talking about Walking Dead.
All the time at Walmart, because like the doors to the back, and then when you get there, you got the little it's the special office where the folks sit there and he scan out all the broken shit. So I walk back there, I talk dog for like 5-10 minutes. I come back now, we ain't got it, fam.
Yeah. Yep. See, Mario said I've done that because I didn't like your tone, and that's why even when I'm pissed off when I call places, I don't take it out on the customer service rep. They didn't fucking do it. It ain't their fault, and they have the power to. And this is what people don't understand: when you call in this into these places, they have the power to help you.
Yeah.
Some shit they may have to, get a manager assistant, but for the most part. Right then and there, they decide, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can't do it, I'm gonna see if somebody else can. Cause they cool.
Right.
But if you call in and you being a dick, I'm finna do the bare fucking minimum. Just enough so when they play this call back, they can see that I wasn't being a dick to you. But at the same time, I'm not finna go out of my fucking way.
Right.
So when I had people that called in and was like, actually like, and I know it's not your fault. I'm glad you recognize that. Let me see what I can do for you.
Damn,
Right,
you
and
got
those are the
all
best
the
ones.
snaps. Can a brother get some love? And it's the hot stuff. Jay's hot stuff. You slap
It's steak.
Hey, them like those are a staple. Okay.
You gotta have some hot stuff. Hey,
Hey, you know I didn't know they still made old Dutch chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we sell.
I see them in Quick Trip all the time.
I remember the onion and garlic.
Yeah, I did
On
not
the
know they
breast.
still made those. I was tripping like, wow.
No, thank you. Oh, it's the hot sauce.
Yeah. Let me get a plate, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess I'll partake in this as well.
You know what I used to hate when I worked at Pick and Save though?
Hey,
Like when somebody fuck up your order in the deli, instead of you calling to talk to like a manager who can help you, like give your money back, why y'all motherfuckers want to talk to us back here?
That's good. Thank you.
Like that shit used to piss me off because it'd be a nigga who wasn't even on the shift, and I get to work. They'd be like, "Yeah, so my 96 piece wasn't ready." I'm like, "What do
Hey,
you?"
First of all, why do you have a 96 piece?
I was doing DoorDash
Man.
last night, and I was at the McDonald's down there on North Ave on the east side, and I heard dog yelling in the back, "Hey, we need 130 nuggets."
Damn.
And everybody at the same time, like we was fucking prompted to do. We was like, "Who the fuck got all them nuggets?"
Oh, the 130 of them motherfuckers.
And he was like, "Hey, we need 130 nuggets." I was like, "God damn!"
hey, can I reveal a secret?
I was like, "That's a wine
It was
order,
you,
bro."
wasn't it? It was you.
That might have been. Depending on how high.
This is how I connected with Janelle.
Hot chips.
Mhm.
You hear that, Ravi?
This is how I connected with Janelle.
I usually bond with my friends over marijuana.
Hey, we bonded over hot stuff, and it's been
hot ever
it's
since.
been a great relationship.
A great
Ravi said she can only get 130 if they were spicy. No, it was at McDonald's.
a great poet once told me that blunts build bridges.
That too.
Shout out to her.
That too.
Yeah.
I was about to say that when our guests came in smelling so
Build
beautiful.
build
Like
bridges
that,
and
that
bonds.
builds bridges. That like all of a sudden becomes like this whole like connection. What's about
But just more than $100 perfume too. Might I add?
that works too.
Mhm.
I hired somebody because they smell good.
Yeah.
They smell so good in that interview. I was like, you got to be around here.
I hope they was worth doing the fucking job.
They did a good job of. Damn, this smells like the smell just like made her beautiful and shit. Like, damn, you smell good.
That's crazy.
Smells are very intoxicating.
I used to feel like that at Walmart. I was
Yeah,
like,
we talk about that when Juan be like, y'all can't compliment each other and shit.
Right.
I mean, you can, but you can't.
Ravi in the comments getting jealous. Pick a
Rav-
girlfriend, nigga.
Who is Mercedes White?
You ain't Diddy.
You think Ravi wear a white diamond?
Oh my god. Nothing. Ravi wear Axe body spray.
That's manly. She wear bod. B-O-D. No. Bod body spray is fucking tight. They still sell that shit like the 4-pack at Walmart. They should probably relax. That'd be the only shit in the fragrance section that's not locked up. Cause ain't nobody gonna steal that shit.
Hey, she said, "Don't make her walk up here."
From way back there.
Right.
Wherever you walk up here, I'm gonna hit you with one of these bottles.
She
No,
can take it.
no cap. I will mac and maul your shit.
Here she go.
That's a dope.
Hey,
The double entendre is real though, low key.
Mario said, "I hate when Miss Silly Face chicks smell good. They be having my senses all fucked up."
Man, you is
Wow.
not lying. Like, damn, you smell good, but you look like that.
And you were
That's
well
how they got the
appreciated,
attention.
Sadie's.
By doing that. You gotta, you gotta use
Oh, shout out to Mercedes.
Man. But no,
Man, smell good goes a long way. I'm
Yes,
staying
sir.
on that.
Yes, it does.
It goes a long
and
way.
you know, and I complain about that all the time. And I was mad because what I asked for Christmas was like it was a big sampler thing. And it had like a lot of I think it was probably like 30 cents or something in there. But I'm like, I don't know what I like.
Right.
And then it's like I'm so sensitive. Certain stuff is like as soon as I smell, I will sneeze up some shit. So it's like even if it smells, it's just some things they trigger me. And I'm like, in order for me to like really find what I like, and I can't I'm not like everybody else. Some people can go because even like in Bath and Body Works and shit, you know, they got the little thing you spray. But it's like it's so much shit being sprayed around at once, or after smelling so much, it's like shit ain't the same. It's like it throws you off.
You gotta walk around.
So it's like I can't test scents like that because after
the coffee beans,
you gotta smell the coffee beans and everything when you're testing it too.
Coffee beans supposed to neutralize your smell, and you're supposed to try it again.
Coffee
so I'm
beans
just
like a
supposed to
palate
walk in the
cleanser?
store with coffee beans in my pocket.
Sephora has it. Sephora and Ulta, they both have them sitting right there.
Yeah, some of the good places actually have them for you. They have a little bag.
You see how Bath and Body Works wasn't on that list? We should probably stop shopping there. But them sales though,
Because you do that with beer. The palate cleanser is a pretzel. Eats pretzels and it cleans your palate.
And nuts.
Yep. I don't know about that.
I see where you went there with your nasty ass.
I stick with pretzels.
Ain't this a bitch? Dog, you know what? This is the nigga that call into work but still show up on payday to get his check.
He at the bank right now.
I used to know a nigga like that. He will call in and then come in the store and shop. I'm like, fam, do you not know that this is your shift with the rest of us?
No, that's funny.
He said, yeah, man, but you know, my shorty needs some diapers and this is the closest Walmart. No, it's not, bro. Go to Brown Deer. Why you in Midtown, fam? Go couple blocks up the street. Said, nah, man, I need some diapers. Like, get your goofy ass out here.
Man, remember those days before direct deposit?
We had to cash your actual check.
Like niggas used to really have to go and get a fucking check. And then it's like if it was an off day, you like, bro, I don't want to go see these weak ass motherfuckers. Like,
and somebody always want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Always want to talk to you.
Go pick up a check.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And I was thinking more so shit, you'd be broke for an extra 24 hours because you had to deposit that bitch.
It was like that when I worked at Walmart. But good thing we had a money center though. So like I could not go pick up my check on payday if I was off. And then when I work, I was like, I just get it now and then we'll cash it here because I'm already here.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought because I said all Midtown Walmart, damn RIP. Like I never thought I would miss them until like the other day. I'm like, bro, I really gotta hold on. Mother of shit. Yes, child. Hello?
Walmart was RIP to Midtown Walmart.
As long as you're
RIP
somewhere
to
safe and
Midtown.
have a way home.
The whole Midtown is
I
gone.
know who you're with, so it's fine.
I did ride by and
All right.
saw that Pizza Hut
Right.
is off the fucking chain in Midtown. It was at least 30 cars in that drive-through last
That
night.
Pizza Hut decent.
Word.
But nothing else over there fucking
You
survives.
should be able to fuck up pizza though. Pizza.
You'll
If
be
I were to
surprised.
actually start a business, pizza has to have to be the lowest overhead.
Nah, you can fuck up pizza.
I'm just saying. Just think about the cost. You got water, salt, and flour making the damn
They're making
dough.
the dough.
Some tomato paste.
That shit might get
Cheese.
expensive though.
But shit, that's why Hups makes a big. Hups is about big as this fucking table. They gotta be making $1 billion in that bitch.
You said Midtown Walmart didn't stand a chance. Too many boosters. Yeah, including the employees.
Yeah. Don't do that, fam. Don't.
I mean,
Hey, I knew it was real when my boss got fired for stealing on Black Friday. So apparently it's a rule that like you got to put everything on the sales floor. You cannot leave nothing in the back. Cause like employees are not allowed to like hide shit for themselves.
so that is true, but because when I used to work at Best Buy, it was the same thing.
Folks
However,
he had a laptop, a TV, some video games. Folks was ready to shop.
Bro definitely just stung you. He said, hey, Kool-Aid.
Says the man that was on Keith Stat earlier trying to get the free robe. He was like, it's for a woman. He was like, I feel cute. Like, man, shut your sassy ass up, bro. Don't you talk to me.
I know. Now I got two sassy brothers. I feel like it's like,
Yeah, we be having a sass off.
yes.
not a sass off.
Yeah.
A sass off.
I feel like one see the other
A
one
sassy
getting,
saucy off.
getting saucy and shit. Right. As soon as they get their motherfucking hair done and shit.
You can't tell me shit.
Facts, just like you couldn't tell a nigga nothing after you get a haircut.
No.
I come floating in this bitch. I don't even walk.
You said you want to be just like him. No. Like if you looked at the last live when we was on last week, you can see this nigga back there.
Right.
In the pony. I'm like, you
He's
pussy.
all the time. He be trying to flex.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. The hang time got me thinking.
Hey, babe.
It got me thinking about it.
6 months, and it only been like 6 months.
Somebody told me I would be going through. I'll be showing that I'm going through a midlife crisis if I went that route.
If you were to naturally do it, I could respect it. Now the way Tom wanted to do it was midlife crisis.
Like extensions.
He wanted the Jimmy Butler together.
I thought he was gonna go and get the 8 Mile.
No.
Yeah, he said he wanted to wig too.
I was gonna do the brother locks.
Nah, you was just being a fucking diva. Talking about, it was in my face.
he was doing the white girl.
Right.
That's exactly what I swear to God, you look at him, he was like,
The way he puts his hair in a ponytail is how chicks do before they give you fellatio.
That's just
yes.
That's exactly how bro put
Yes.
his ponytail as if he finna eat some ass.
Like,
That's how he put his hair in ponytail like that. Anywhere his ponytail holder on his wrist, he's sassy. He get it up.
I can't say I got my hair in a ponytail today, so I'm gonna go ahead and just,
Oh, you ready? You ready for it?
I've had a ponytail since yesterday, so.
Oh,
So you been since yesterday? Go ahead. Hold on.
coming soon.
he said, can you put your baby ass locks in a ponytail or no?
Nah, but I can whoop your ass. How about that one?
Uh-oh.
I love sibling fights. They're so entertaining.
Now watch you come back. I'll stab you. Man, shut your non-fighting ass up.
Poke, poke, poke. Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Zing. Struggle beer. Hey, you know what?
But you know what I'm not struggling with? These bitches.
Wine don't eat enough ass.
Right. I miss watching.
I'm not struggling with these hoes though. So
No, I was gonna say don't put top on because I'm about to finish this off.
So,
Is it become the norm to expect that niggas just gonna eat your ass just automatically? Is that just the norm?
no.
Mm-mm.
I've never expected it to be a norm because
No.
you gotta look at. I started getting my ass like 12, 13 years ago.
Before it
I
was,
thought
was
you was
way
like 12,
before
13 years old. I was like, fam, what?
No,
They was eating
Right.
ass back then.
hey, that's disrespectful because your ass was not clean at 12.
it wasn't.
Yo,
No, it wasn't.
eating ass is definitely the norm. Like that's a pickup line now.
It is a norm. It's almost like an anticlimactic event when you don't.
Mario said, I've been gone a while. Has there been any update on the penis interception dude? Why are we calling him that?
You got a whole name.
So,
for it, like, interesting.
Instead of like a pick six, that was a pick dick.
Wow.
Interception.
Penis interception
He did
dude.
step in.
Yo, it's like a box out. Like you ever been boxed out during a basketball game? He definitely got the rebound.
There was a
So I'm in it. I'm in there.
No.
Dennis Rodman of the dick.
No.
Dennis Rodman of the dick.
That was not a rebound. That was definitely a steal.
He caught the dick off the glass.
Yeah, that was not a rebound. That was definitely a
two people
steal.
grabbing and rebound at the same time and then snatch it.
Right.
Man.
Mm.
Oh. No,
Okay,
he
we
been
be
going a
covered her
he
dick
been-
like she covered her face. We put
He been going a
He
long
laughing.
time.
No. Like did he think y'all was gonna like do the porno shit where y'all like tongue kiss and suck dick at the same time?
I don't know. Maybe he thought I was gonna lick the right
Did
side
you
and he
see
licked
her
the
face
left
when
and
you
we just
actually
come.
described that? She was like,
Right, like she was like, I thought about it, but no,
I don't know.
No, because I told y'all I thought he was going in for a kiss. I didn't know that he was like mic check 1 2 1 2.
I don't think I would
You
want to
wasn't like,
kiss
watch
you
this?
with your face that close to a dick though.
So.
I wouldn't want to kiss like, that's wild.
Oh no, I finally got my this is the one that I had last year and I sent it in to get revamped and I just got it back. But sweater party tomorrow and I had an appointment last night, yes. I had a dry run on camera and that turned horrible. Turned into a whole argument.
You was arguing while you was naked?
No. Yes, why is he here? Yeah.
That's
But,
a wild ass
all right.
scenario.
Wait a minute.
Dick reception.
Wait a minute. And until I die, I will blame Mimi for not protecting the penis. How was that my job?
It's like dick gate.
But how was it my fault?
I mean, because you knew bro wasn't into that. Why you ain't stopping?
First of all, I didn't know he was into that. So I don't know what was going on. I was in shock too. Cause it's like, bro, what if he took it from me and do it better? Like,
hey, what would it?
Because at some point I feel like, all right, is he trying to like show me up? Like, is he like, oh, but you ain't doing this right? I know what he like, nigga.
What would have been his reaction had like he opened his eyes, looked down, and seen you two motherfuckers volleyballing this shit? Like y'all just passing it around at this point.
Look,
like he go and then hand it to you.
Hey,
not a blow pop.
like in Money Talks when he took that lollipop out and gave it to the fat dude.
Yeah. Dog look down, he just relax. Mordecai.
So there's a post. Yeah, you just go on about your business, buddy. If you had a dick in your hands, like carrying the eggs from the car, keep it safe.
Dog, Mario funny.
That wasn't on me. Shit, I was shocked too. Shit, I didn't know what to do. Because what if I tried to take it and he wanted to fight me for it? That wasn't a hill I was willing to down.
How is he doing? Yeah, he definitely in the closet.
Not well. I can tell about the.
Yeah, he don't have
He's out the
that's
game.
a therapy thing.
You have scared this nigga off threesomes for a minute. He will never be comfortable with hitting anything with the bros ever again.
Yeah, that's
Dog celibate.
Or is he selling a bit?
no, that's actually a thing.
Yes, sir. Man touched the ding ding. Not even touched it. He sucked that motherfucker. Pause.
No, so that's a thing though. He's off of.
I would be too.
I think he just taking a break from sexual activities and shit. So
I'll be a fucking nun fucking with you. I'm joining the
Just
convent.
reevaluating his life right now.
Dog Jerem went on.
if you was here like you was supposed to be, you would know what's going on. Kiss my ass. So I don't know. Did y'all see the post about Glorilla looking for a personal assistant?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
The shit she wants you to do is fucking outlandish.
there's a lot of people are obviously opposing sides because you got some people that's like, nigga, $550 when she wants you to basically be her fucking shadow. She's asking you to do everything outside of wipe her ass. And it's $550 a week. And then you have people who are like, well, it don't matter because you get to do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like,
Where do you sleep? When do you sleep?
no, but here's the thing, and it's like when you want a job, you want to at least be able to pay basic living expenses. Now, for the most part, you're looking at it like, well, I ain't gonna have basic living expenses because I'm gonna be traveling with her all the time and all of this other little kind of shit. But at the same time, it's like I didn't see, she may have clarified it later, but like from what I saw, I didn't see that she was gonna be like buying all your fucking clothes and your shoes and getting your hair done and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you'll have a place to sleep.
That's only $2,200 a month.
You'll have food.
And that's before taxes.
Right. Rent 15, 12.
Could
But
actually be two.
what kind of fucking savings are you gonna have?
None.
Because what happens if she lose her fucking popularity and then she's like, you get fired and she decide that she want to put somebody from the hood on and now you don't got no job.
I feel like this kind of job is not for people that's in our age range. Like she needs somebody like fresh out of high school, a college student, somebody who not like who can live that.
But this is the thing. A lot of people say that, but then you look at it like, who the fuck has experience doing all of that shit fresh out of high school?
Nobody.
Well, nobody's gonna have that experience, but at the same time, you got to think about
It's
all
not
of
that nobody's gonna have that experience.
It's
Just
not
the
that
first out of
many.
high school.
The pool is very limited.
But that's the type of person you gonna need. You need somebody young. Ain't nobody 35 want to be your fucking shadow for that amount of money. Bitch, I got a mortgage.
That's not true because there are a lot of people that are like, well, I do it just for it comes back to the
Just like that. What he just said.
do you want the blah 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 money or the dinner with Jay-Z?
All right.
I can see people doing it for the opportunity to be in certain rooms that you might not be in. And
Mhm.
you can meet people, yeah, of course, but some people, if you just want a paycheck, this ain't the job for you.
I mean, there are a lot of perks into it. Like I'm sure meals and flights and
Okay, but this is what
rooms and
she
other
said.
shit
She
going
kept saying, "I'm paying for flights and you traveling all over." Yeah, bitch. But when I get there, I'm plucking the hair out your back.
Man, like,
Sound like Rabbi.
right. Like I'm responsible for your wardrobe. What if I'm not stylish? Like, I don't know how to dress. You want me to dress you?
I guess I'm thinking about it's not the same analogy, but I'm feeling this similar. When an NBA player is during the season, they're getting their $5 million contract, whatever the fuck their contract is. They ain't spending a dime of that shit while they on the team and on the road. A lot of that shit is perked. They perked out. Like they getting their hotels, they living free, they eating free, basically. They come in a spot, motherfucker just gives them shit because that's who they are. They ain't spending none of that money.
Motherfucker ain't finna be like, "Oh, you Glorilla assistant? Here, bitch, take this $2,000 bag."
Like I said, it ain't the same. It ain't the same, but some of that shit is comped. Some of that shit is comped out. So is the shit that's comped out the rest of like the other $20,000 that need to be made? Because that's what
Hey,
$26,000
whoever applying for that job, make sure you wear her size. Cause she gonna get a lot of free shit. She can't do nothing with all that shit. Some of that shit gonna get left over in the video shoot. Like,
and this is the thing.
take it with you.
I don't knock anybody for being against it. I don't knock anybody for being for it. I mean, it works for who it works for. It's not Doritos. You put some respect on these hot stuff chips.
Can we talk about the more important thing that Gorilla been on the internet talking about?
No, not yet.
Not
yet. We're
job listed.
So the name of this episode is gonna be Honey Nut Cheerios. But no, I'm not knocking anybody for being for or against. I'm just like it's pros and cons on both sides. Now Mario, where his comment go? It say, sadly, I wish I could tell you about 90s doing A&R. Fools have done more than what she was asking for way less for the promise of future money. And that's the thing. And it's like, it's so much shit. Okay. It's not like a basic, like, all right, well, I'm just scheduling a couple doctor's appointments. She getting hit on tour. Want to make sure she don't catch the clap. Order her some DoorDash, when she come in off the stage, like you have to do everything.
Yeah, reading that list of jobs, I'm like, damn, bitch, what do you do by yourself?
Doing everything.
You do anything on your own?
And then it's like, okay, to put yourself in, the presence of other people. But now, what the fuck money you have? So now you finna be in a room with all these people looking raggedy and shit. Because she didn't say she was buying your clothes and paying for your hair and shit. And you ain't got no time to go get your shit together because you too busy taking care of her shit. Remember how Kim Kardashian used to look when she was hanging around Paris Hilton?
Right.
She was a closet organizer, looking like she never even stepped in the closet before.
And where is Paris Hilton now?
So
she's still Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but is she Kim K? Because
she got more than Kim K money.
Kim K was like, pipe me down on this camera and let's take off. Right. Now, if you have a mom that's a shark, then you can make some shit happen. Because that wasn't Kim, that was her mom.
That's a Scorpio mom.
So let's say this pot.
Yeah, because my mama trying to pin me off my pussy all the time. I'm like, you got a big look. Your shit bigger than mine. What would you back there trying to eat ass? Calls you.
What would you make your personal assistant do?
You said what would my personal assistant do?
Yeah, what would she do if you had a personal assistant?
My personal assistant.
She is an easy bitch. I would be her personal assistant.
I know requirements.
Bring her sandwiches. Bring her sandwiches.
Yeah, like look.
Bitch, I would tend to her.
Look, all I need you to do is make sure.
That's all you gotta do. She ain't going nowhere.
Make sure that I don't forget the shit that I'm supposed to fucking do.
That's it.
Mimi, I got some soup.
Look, make sure I eat. Make sure I don't forget to do the shit that I'm supposed to do.
Amazon got some high profile shit going on. Okay.
Here's your next.
Like reading that shit, and I was like, damn, this podcast shit might take off one day. What if I need a personal assistant? What if I have my personal assistant do?
Yeah, I'm
and then it's like certain shit I'm picky about, so I don't
email.
want another motherfucker doing it for me.
Yeah, like I feel like my personal assistant, he be doing like random shit.
Like your personal assistant gonna be rolling weed.
Right, like can you roll a blunt? Do you mind going to pick up the motherfucking package from the mail officer? Go get my motherfucking tennis shoes. I did all the hard work. Just go pick them up.
Like my personal assistant, I think the biggest part my personal assistant would be in charge of for me is like my unwinding process. So making sure like I always got like wine and shit or like my little massages and stuff set up.
Right,
Like my personal assistant would be there to make sure that I don't lose my fucking marbles.
Right. Your job is to make sure can we smoke in this building?
They would be the planners of shit. Cause I don't like to plan shit. I just like to drop money and go. Whatever y'all fucking do with it, turn this shit out. Put some balloons up. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I don't want to have no part in fucking planning. I am the pay person. Let me go up. Cause Tommy ain't doing his job. He was supposed to like when I was talking.
Somebody sent me a video right in the middle of talking. I'm trying to get that shit set up so I don't get called.
Yo, it's crazy. Niggas really
I didn't send it to you. I ain't even got my phone. It must have just came through.
Niggas really started telling us what Paris Hilton been doing like we gave a fuck. I'm sorry. I put y'all through that.
My bad for not doing my job.
Well, I really didn't care what Paris Hilton was doing.
Paris Hilton, yeah.
She's still skinny as this fucking mic stand.
People slipping on her and Lionel Richie daughter. What's his name? What's her name?
Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie. Lionel Richie got tons of billions.
Lionel Richie once followed a blind girl in a music video.
Hello.
Facts. Is it me?
No,
bitch. She cannot see. She's not looking for you, Lionel. What is wrong with her?
They don't give me that option. It used to be like a little 3
right, the little
dots. Did they change it? See, look, it's here. Maybe maybe that's only on comments from YouTube.
Okay.
That's what it is. Okay. Damn, that just helped me figure something out because I was always wondering why it didn't show up for everybody else.
Right.
Well, no, because it's not on this one. And this is YouTube.
You about to hire an assistant, Kayla? That's what's up. I can't afford it.
I'm about to hire one myself.
Taylor said, well, in the video, she said that the person honestly wouldn't even have to do half of the stuff on that list. I guess the label put the list together, but what she actually needs isn't that much.
It's still going to be a lot.
What do you need a personal assistant for?
My emails, going through my schedule, making sure all that stuff is set up for me as well.
I wish a nigga could read my emails, though.
Dude, that's the worst
paying
part.
for some shit. Look, I pay him.
Oh, you actually read your email?
Mine.
I got to.
Just delete them, don't read it.
Yeah, I'm like, isn't there shit in there I need?
But the difference is because like it's money in my emails.
Yeah,
I gotta go
ain't no money. Ain't no money in mine.
If people are booking or trying to inquire about shit, you need somebody to answer, respond.
Exactly.
Keeps losing.
The
shit.
only emails I'm taking time to read is if someone sent me a beat.
That's
or
a good
there
point.
are confirmation emails from Nike.
That's the point.
Only emails I read.
You saying don't get into it with her. She could be talking shit like you was my assistant working for $550. Then
that's shit when that clause comes up in play.
Hello, bitch, you wasn't saying that shit when you had me take them crusty panties to the dry cleaner. That's when you gotta fight back.
Motherfucker sitting in their panties in the dry cleaner. That's hilarious.
At that point,
like bitch, because I wasn't hand washing that shit.
At this point, just throw them away.
$1,000 a week, yeah.
Look like leftover donut in the crotch, and you talking about some $550. You gonna have to go in. Casey back here being mean to me. Good, Casey. Do your job. Take over for me while I'm busy.
I would say that at least.
I don't think she got rat mentality. I just think she ghetto with a lot of money and she's simple.
I believe that's a rat mentality. I think that's the definition.
See, Mario says he have an assistant. He actually hates asking her to do shit.
I think there's a difference.
Make sure she gargle.
I think there's a difference between just being simplistic and being a fucking rat.
Hey, that's what's up, Mario. He said that's what his assistant do. Make sure you don't forget shit
Yeah.
and talk to white people that you don't have to talk to. That I think that you know what, that would be my assistant's main job because I don't like to deal with people.
Facts.
They would remember how Tony Stark. He was like he don't like being handed things. So you know everything got to go through. Like
Yep.
I don't want to have to talk to anybody. Talk to my assistant. She'll come chop it up with me, and then she'll come let you know what it is. But I don't want to have to talk to anybody about anything. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm like the villain in the movies where nobody knows who it is,
Your
or the
eyes.
nigga at the top of the drug kingpin and shit. Nobody meets
Like,
me.
like Prince,
Yeah.
don't talk to
That's
me.
what I said,
Don't
I'm
look
like-
at me in my eyes.
What?
Oz.
Like Oz?
Yeah, like Oz. You know, you just be behind the curtain.
Wasn't he Richard Pryor?
I'm talking
Talk
about the Wizard of Oz.
fool.
I'm talking about the Wizard of Oz too. I'll be back. Let me Google
Yeah.
something.
I know. I'm like, I'm gonna
Because
let you.
bullshit you not, Richard Pryor is in one of these fucking movies.
You're talking about the Wiz.
Paris is a
He was
DJ,
some
got a
fucking
rich
weird.
husband,
That
and
was
she
the
is
Wiz.
rolling.
He
in
was
money.
easing on down
Paris
some
is
fucking
quick.
road.
See, look, Mario said to the Wiz.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Y'all
about
know
to
I
hire
ain't
an
tripping. See,
assistant.
I ain't never watched the Wizard of Oz. I only watched the Wiz. Fuck
Okay.
Dorothy and her white ass.
You know what?
Bring me Diana
It's
Ross.
gonna be extra. Wow.
But yeah, I think honestly, like
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
have to
you
get
said-
$20 an hour.
Yeah, you said I feel like $1,000 a week at least. That's not too
Mhm.
much to add because, and like I was telling people, like I made just yesterday, I made what almost $400 just delivering shit. But you want me to grocery shop for your food, cook your food? If you one of them weirdo motherfuckers, like cut the crust off my sandwiches, I got to do that shit.
She definitely eat chicken wings and French fries. It's not
What's that movie with Meryl Streep and Devil Wears Prada?
Devil
Wears Prada.
Yeah,
Devil-
Devils were proud of. Mhm.
That kind of assistant.
I've never
Yeah.
watched.
She's
it.
a bitch.
Oh, she was a bitch. She was a bitch. You gotta watch
Hey,
it.
you never seen that movie?
But everybody justified that like, well, did he have motherfuckers walking for Cambodian breast milk?
Nigga, because we was trying to get a record deal. That's way different. We was trying to get on. Glorilla now promising me a motherfucking record deal. She ain't got no fucking label.
She
Yeah,
ain't got no pull the label. She's a low end of the
Right.
tour
She
bar.
just got signed.
yeah.
She's still rolling 360.
But no, for me, it was people saying, "Well, y'all just expect that because it's Glorilla." No, we talk about corporations all the time for all these fucking demands, but they want you to have a bachelor's degree.
Right.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck you mean? You want a motherfucker to have 10 years of experience and a fucking bachelor's degree, and you're talking about $16 an hour?
$20,000 a year. Like what?
Oh, but you get good fringe benefit. Bitch, suck my dick.
I was at home thinking about the concept of vacation time, and that shit is nuts.
Yeah.
Like it's 365 days in a year, and you only finna get 40 hours of vacation time.
Yeah.
So you mean 365 days in a year, and I'm only good for 5 of them motherfuckers? What the fuck is going on here?
40 hours of vacation?
I mean, I think they accumulate. Like at the beginning of the year, they give you 40,
I think I get it.
and then it accumulates as you know time goes
I
on.
think I
So
get 120. I get 120 plus, and 40 will carry over if I don't use it.
I
So
mean,
next year.
you also don't do what I do. Jobs are a little different.
I'm just saying, like that's.
Well, yeah,
I
'cause,
got-
like-
I'm spoiled with
I,
that fucking.
I
But
could,
then- but
I'm
then
a meat
some-
guy. Pause.
But then some jobs, like it
Like
might
with
start
me?
you off at 40, and then you know, okay, well, your 3-year anniversary, you get 2 weeks. 10-year, it goes up. Because like with the city, like we started off with 2 weeks, and then but they also let us borrow too. I was a borrower because health issues and shit.
I
So-
was just like, dog.
But,
52 weeks in a
Oh,
year.
yeah,
I'm only good for a week, and it's not even a whole week. It's a work week. That's
That's
5
right.
fucking days. Suck my ass, people.
Yeah, I got like two, maybe 3 weeks. I think I get 3 weeks plus legal holidays, and like 36 hours of personal holidays, like personal days, and then sick time.
Yep.
I can pick all kind of shit.
I'll
Like,
be so down bad. I'll be having the loop days and shit. I'm like, look,
and I work from home.
if I take a day off this week, you still got to give me 2 days off. And then we'll just swing it around. I take a day off at the beginning of this week. So now you still got to give me 2 days off. That's 6 days I'd have had off in a row. Hey, sometimes you got to outsmart the white folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see it because if you are a person that applies for the job and like you said, like whether you do music yourself, or maybe you were like a hairstylist and shit, like to be able to put you in a position to get superstar clientele, then yeah, of course. You're like, all right, I'll take it. Because I mean, I took a pay cut to go to the city. The job that I was working for before that, I was actually a temp employee, and they had offered me they were buying me out of my contract because they wanted me to work there that bad. And I ended up getting the job offer from the city. And, you know, because I was cool with it, I didn't have to tell them shit, but I told them. And my manager went to they higher up and was like, we need to keep her. And they were asking me what the city was paying me because they were going to match it. And and they actually went over it. And I'm like, damn, I wasn't even making that much. But I looked at it like, don't get me wrong, I loved my supervisor, but it's like she had been in that position for like 10 years. I knew if I went to the city, even though I was taking a pay cut hourly, the opportunities were endless for positions in departments. And what was that? I got promoted twice within the 5 years I was there. And I was going up for another one. My manager was just, I couldn't deal with it. So that's why I left. But other than that, it was like, in our department promoted from within. And it was so many different directions to go. Like could have went in life insurance department, health insurance, and you didn't need, they trained you.
Right.
So I'm like, you know, so I get it. But hey, booty.
Big booty.
Hey, booty twin.
Oh, man.
She about half your height though.
You know,
Facts. I think she stopped at your ass.
in my head, I just saw them like side by side, looking like glazed hands.
That's like the heavenly.
Yo,
That's
what's
Oreo.
wrong with you?
That's an Oreo.
Remember when
That's an
Uncle
Oreo
Phil
cookie.
was dreaming about that food?
Tiny onions. Oh, trust me, you great.
Hey,
You
so,
real great.
so Trey, I wanna inform you that I did actually go for my eye exam, and I got, you know, they got my prescription for my glasses and shit, but I forgot to go pick them up.
You got glasses.
Oh yeah, I've
You
never
down? You
worn.
down?
I never worn them.
You down with the
Welcome.
crew?
Right. Because I got my contacts in. Or
I
else
cannot
don't
put
know
shit in my
that's
Anymore.
eyes. I
fine.
cannot
I've
put
been
no
wearing
fucking
contacts since I was 12.
Cannot do it.
Yeah, I was part of the.
Huh?
Can you wear contacts?
I was
No,
part
no,
of the
I'm gonna
beauty
put
supply
myself
store
in.
color contact gang, so I've mastered putting contacts in my
Oh,
eyes.
you was, man. Wow, the shit we used to do when we was kids was fucking filthy, man.
I definitely got my my freshman pics with I had on a little purple outfit and shit. Why the fuck was it velvet? I don't know what my mom was on, but I had purple contacts in and I had Missy Elliott finger waves. I was
You
going
see
through
how
a time.
nasty that sounds?
Well,
I had hazel contacts.
How?
I was definitely the hazel.
yeah.
It's a lot of
Hazel.
there's a lot of trends.
I
I'm
can see
glad
that.
are gone.
You were a dream.
You know, but back then it was niggas wearing color contacts too.
And they were
Like,
gay. They were gay.
They would get the
Nah.
hazel contacts and they had little newbies and shit.
Mhm.
But they was getting all the bitches.
They
Yep.
was
Bitches
gay
didn't care
as
that them
bitch.
contacts was fake. All they knew that this nigga looked good as fuck with hazel eyes.
Mhm.
I'm finna suck his dick like he was born
Like
with
his
them.
eyes on his dick.
Yo, hazel eyes and a wave nouveau is the sickest combination ever.
Hey, they was getting them.
And now that I'm older, I feel like hazel eyes and nouveaus was instant chlamydia.
Right.
I feel like
Like
niggas,
just
Probably.
knowing what I know now about life and sex
Mhm.
and how reckless niggas was. I'm so glad that wasn't my type of. I think maybe I was turned off of them type of dudes because that's what all my cousins look like. Niggas was fucking Havana Joes, newbies
I'm so glad I
with
wasn't
the
getting
gold
no,
streak
I
and the
wasn't
fucking
getting-
color contacts.
I wasn't getting no ass back then. So I'm so happy that time period. I wasn't getting no ass.
I will say, I do want a herringbone. I want to bring a hair them
But it gotta
motherfuckers.
be like that thick.
Yo,
though.
herringbones
I
was
want a
cold,
herringbone.
bro.
I want a Gucci Figaro. I want to be a Figaro.
I used to have one of the Gucci necklaces.
Let
and I
me
missed it.
tell
I
you,
want
right?
one. I want
I
one
do
now.
want a
The
herringbone.
Gucci
That
link.
That shit is
Gucci
all
link.
fine and dandy until you walk and all of a sudden it pinch the back of your neck
Ooh,
or catch.
get it caught on
cut
your
in-
hair, the back
yeah.
of your hair. Oh Lord, I remember them days right here in the.
I'll never forget. I thought my mama was gonna break my shit because I'm like, I had a very horrible habit of stealing because my mom's always had the jewelry. She had the bone. Her and Pops used to have the matching bones and shit. Mom had the rings and all that shit. Like, damn, maybe my mom was a drug dealer and I just didn't pay attention. I think her working at the hotel was the front because ain't no hotel manager making all that fucking money back then.
You know what's crazy?
She always had
All-
cars and shit.
All of them niggas. That was the look. Remember Richard there, Richard, Paris, all the Craig.
That's what
all
I'm
them
saying.
niggas. Fucking newbies and hair bows. I hate them
But do they
niggas.
still have
dog.
their hair
That's
out?
why I said I think that's why I was turned off for them dudes because it's like I was surrounded by them and it was family.
That's the guy. I believe Richard still has his hair. He got dreads now. Craig, not so much.
Yeah, because I noticed, and you can look at the people that had the newbies back in the day. Majority of them are bald now.
And I ain't seen Paris since I was like 10. I'm not even sure if folks alive anymore.
I was just gonna say I don't know if he's alive
The
because I
niggas was
don't know.
going
about
bald
those.
then. They was having like some newbie comb overs.
Not newbie. Oh,
Newbie comb overs.
I used to want a newbie though. Then everybody had the S curve.
yeah.
You could niggas thought they was saucy.
Remember the Hawaiian silkies?
Yes.
Yep.
I actually still use they like
The
they
leave-in.
lotion.
Yeah, the leave-in is good.
Like the Hawaiian silky, like the moisturizing lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you rub that in my skin, just man, it be
niggas,
so soft.
niggas really wanted the curls so bad back
Listen.
in the day.
You said them niggas look like Little Richard now.
Woo! Tutti
That's why
frutti.
you
No
can't have
lies
Geminis in the
detected.
comments.
Oh, Tutti frutti.
No.
Oh,
lies.
Hey, I am very, 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 very happy at the age I
Yeah.
am. That I have
Y'all was really
I-
letting
I
niggas
got
hit
all my
y'all with the
hair.
wop
All
babaloo
your
bop
hair. And
wop
you
bam
can
boom.
grow a beard. You still got all your
I
hair.
have all my hair and grow a beard,
Mhm.
and
How-
I
you-
can still
You
do
was
it.
fucking niggas with the newbie.
I have all the essentials.
One, and he don't got his hair no more.
You definitely let a nigga hit you with the wop babaloo bop. Wop bam boom.
It was the 90s.
You know,
For
Open-
sure.
opening my Twitter and seeing Dr. Pussy Pumpy and Daddy followed you was wild.
It's intriguing.
Hey, shout out to the chicks who be on TikTok. All the pretty girls on TikTok got OnlyFans. All you got to do is like when they like you look in their little bio and they post all their links. So you can find me on Facebook, Twitter. I go right to the Twitter. If the Twitter nasty, you definitely got OnlyFans. I was like, man, this ain't the TikTok content. You on Twitter getting ass naked.
Not really. A lot of them don't do it because they want to make their money directly. But for me, this goes into the pay cut conversation. A lot of people sell their content like Snapchat, private. They sell all their content like through a Dropbox or something because they're like, well, that way, see, look, they watching us.
As soon as you start talking that shit,
Right.
Yep.
Fucking
They did
weirdos.
They did the watch this.
Free vert girl chat. So yes,
SexJet 69 site was blocked. Yeah, but they'll do that because they get all their money. They don't have to worry about paying, 20% to OnlyFans or whatever else. But for me, I'm like, I like the security of knowing that if they purchase a subscription or whatever, and if they take my shit from that site and try to put it somewhere else, I have legal,
legal recourse.
like
Yeah.
you can't do that if you just sending it to motherfuckers. Then they post it wherever, like, and then some of them don't even be watermarking they shit either. So I'm like, for all you know, they building a whole fucking OnlyFans with a whole bunch of other people content on there.
Right.
DJ Khaled.
Side note, that site name is a solid ass name.
Yeah, it is.
Sexchat69.site.
Now you just gave them life.
I did.
I feel like I need a new name for Cummer's Candy Closet now.
You might have to come.
I need a
some shit.
rebrand.
Yeah, that's very short.
I don't know.
That's
I
very
haven't-
short and to the point. You know what I mean?
I haven't gotten there yet. Like,
You say a lot of gems on here that you just kind of just let flow out of the atmosphere and shit. You might
Yeah.
need to write them down.
I'm horrible with that. And then when I try to like recall shit, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I be so mad.
that mean you old.
You just gotta start writing it down. Voice notes.
You looking for a
That's
comeback.
my
We
thing I
should
do
come
now.
back with.
If I can't write it down, voice notes.
Mm. I will totally
That's a,
forget.
like
Where they go? They off Dyken somewhere?
I think
You
it's
know, the Buffalo
They
Boss.
sit on-
You know that. You know they be home. Buffalo Boss.
mediocre. Me the king of mediocre
Both of you
chicken.
bitches pussy. I think you should scissor.
Mediocre wings.
Yo, that's about old girl and dude. Like that's hilarious. Like
I didn't even think about that.
It's hot in a bitch down here. What the fuck is going on here?
It feels fine.
It feels great.
Did your liquor just kick in?
yeah, because I'm like it might be this line.
Oh.
man. And I'm
Thank you for being honest, Ravi. Just make sure y'all Clorox everything.
You want some of this shot in there? That's what
Marvin and Chardonnay. Is that what we doing?
I tell you, it feels good to
Gaia.
not feel nauseous no more.
Gaia. This wine drunk gonna mix nice and good with this blunt. As soon as I get to
So a lot of people were, when Nick Cannon was popping all them fucking babies out, everybody was like, "So what? He rich." And those of us with actual common sense were saying like, it don't matter. You can't
That's good. Thank you.
spend
Thank you,
time
garçon.
with all of those fucking kids.
I know you said
Definitely. You said he hit us with the y'all not hot.
Who is this Keisha Misha character?
An awesome Gemini.
Leave me.
Look, you know what's funny? I was a little bit warm, but I was like, I ain't feel like putting no bra on, and I ain't just want my titties dangling on the table today. So
yeah, good call.
That's okay. That's why I made sure I put mine on. But fix it.
I was just because I was hot and nauseous, and like the last thing I wanted was something pressing on me while I was already feeling like nope. But
It's okay to look.
Right.
Yes. No disrespect here.
Respectfully.
damn, bitch, fucking suck to my not nauseous. You can drink. Rabbi always wants somebody to be an alcoholic with her.
Oh, she
This-
was already messaging me. So, what do you want to drink?
See,
Every
and
fucking
this is
bottle down here
proof
is
when
some
she
shit
tried to
brought.
blame me on her page back in the summer when I said she was peer pressuring me to drink, and she said she wasn't. This is the proof.
Yeah, because I said I'm not gonna try to drink that much because I had to say last night on my pod, so I'm trying not to.
I went through a bottle of Crown,
Damn, I should have came last night.
a full bottle of Crown, and like
Crown is amazing.
there's
I'm mad I ain't bought no salted caramel.
That's a couple
I
years
haven't tried
old.
that
Huh?
one yet.
Salted caramel Crown? Fucking fire.
You mix it with something? Or just so straight.
I usually put it in eggnog because you only get it.
Oh yeah, I saw you.
that's
Yeah.
what it
You only
was.
get it around this time of year.
Yeah, that's true.
They need to make that shit regular rotation.
I ain't gonna
But
front.
they're not doing that.
Spiked eggnog, although it's got nog in it.
Fire.
Mhm.
Niggas was like, yo, that's nasty. Same niggas said that was nasty to eat butter pecan ice cream. So
Hey, a white dude had a batch at the job a few years back.
eggnog or
He
spiked
brought-
eggnog?
The spike eggnog. He made it with like brandy or some shit in there. Nigga, I would never ever drink anything other than that shit. That shit was
it's like an
incredible.
alcoholic milkshake.
That shit was
Yeah.
incredible. I didn't have no eggnog feel to it.
So like I want to I want to mix the eggnog and then probably like some ice cream and then like the liquor, so it could be like an actual milkshake.
Oh, man, you try to fuck a nigga's stomach up.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
you
gonna
just
do.
gotta get the vegan kind.
I'm gonna do it on an off day.
You got me hooked on the vegan shit. Now that I know that, I didn't know those cookies were vegan
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, Oreos.
until
are
after the
vegan.
fact.
Yeah.
Oreos are vegan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I personally wouldn't eat them though.
The
just
cream
'cause
is
of the-
vegan.
You gotta take a look at the box and see.
I thought that shit was straight pork.
I don't eat them.
I only know that because I was kicking it with a pseudo vegan for a little minute.
Okay,
And
nigga,
She
know a
like-
lot of shit.
bring me some Oreos. You got some Oreos? Like,
Hey, niggas,
Actually, you
niggas
just
be learning
tuned in.
shit from broad.
We didn't talk about anything pervy yet, but we finna get there because when she said cream, it reminded me that we didn't talk about that Glorilla tidbit.
you told me to
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
I brought it up already. You said
I
wait.
know, but then we
That shit with
transitioned.
Keisha Misha said.
I can't
A
do
mudslide
beer and
will
liquor for the
fuck
life of me.
you up.
Mudslides and shit will rock my world.
I drink a mudslide, I be like,
A mudslide.
nigga.
Mhm.
Ooh, they used to sell those at Applebee's. They still sell those.
They used to sell
Probably.
at TGI Fridays too.
Yeah.
Mudslide and lava
Oh,
cake.
TJ Friday.
This
TGI Fridays, you walk out of there, it's just
Jessica
Right.
is supposed to be marrying me so that I can become a Canadian citizen.
Mhm.
Jessica from Canada?
No, but
How's the weed in Canada?
I love AJ Bomber's bougie milkshakes. That's why I can drink the eggnog and flavor Crown because it tastes like a boozy milkshake that just melted a little bit.
And niggas ain't never had me make it.
See, she
Ah.
She
said
said it's amazing and cheap.
and cheap.
I'm a fire bartender.
I'd rub your stomach, Trey. Don't worry.
The Canadian weed
You
is
wanna
amazing
rub a
and
stomach.
cheap.
What?
Hey, it's a gateway.
I'm mad that I'm like 7 feet taller than Trey. Like,
Literally.
What if we move to Canada and your dad ended up being our weed man?
if we don't get plugged, we whooping his ass off top. You know,
There's
like
only a few
I got
plugs in
family in
Canada.
Canada.
I kind of want to like. I kind of want to have a conversation with bro, but I don't feel like I want to seek out the conversation. But like if it fell in my lap, I wouldn't mind having it.
I mean, it's a natural thing.
But I'm not finna go looking for that shit.
Because it's like the curiosity is always going to be there.
If you get your white ass out the camera, we'll do white people here
Wow.
No honkies.
for sure. That's what you left it on the table for. Ho.
You didn't want none when we first started, though.
I'm loosey goosey.
Those are the other one, too, though.
Peer pressure. I brought down like 8 bottles of wine.
She did.
Mhm.
Now I don't really like Chardonnay as much as I like this
Love-hate
Moscato.
versus-
Yeah, that's why I said the race. This one.
Hey, from scissors to sipping, a love story.
Yeah, see, this shit was good because it was nice and sweet.
Mhm.
Chardonnay, like
That's why I asked for. I was gonna bring that.
Chardonnay, bitter as fuck. What's in
That's
the?
why I mixed it. This is sweet red.
You and I must never part.
You drink that Chardonnay tonight?
Yeah, we got Chardonnay.
That's what y'all on?
We ain't got no Marvin Gaye
Yeah, we're a little
I
sophisticated.
know the host better not be on that shit.
We're a little sophisticated.
on what?
No, she on bottled water right now.
She don't bottle water and hot stuff.
Yeah, no, but I'm recovering. It was just man. Whew.
So you want to talk about how filthy Glorilla is?
Yes, 'cause I love it. I love it.
And that's a different level of nasty for me.
I did change the title.
Ravi said, "I don't come empty-handed. It may be cheap, but I ain't empty-handed.
I'm just glad
It
she
ain't always cheap. We still got the tequila here.
I mean, you leave it. You don't take it with you when you go. So either way,
Right.
And you think that Jose Cuervo mixed well with this one?
I can see that.
huh?
No,
Tequila and wine.
I'm overthinking.
Yeah.
That's called sangria, nigga.
Right.
I gotta work in the morning.
with the tequila. Like what do you?
Right.
I should probably just go home and go to sleep. I shouldn't even smoke. I work in the morning.
What time you gotta be at work?
8:00.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That ain't gonna stop me. I'm
I
gonna
got
go
a
home and
friend from
smoke.
out of
I
town.
know you are. It's okay.
I need to visit you.
don't
You're gonna be like this.
That's cool. I stagger in that motherfucker about 7:30. What's happening, y'all?
Dude,
Oh.
I woke up and I slept till 10 this morning, so that's how you know I had a good time.
Give me a 5-hour energy drink and
Wait a
Mountain
minute.
Dew.
So
was
I went.
available by
I
8
went to
o'clock.
pull
should've
up-
came down
I want to pull up Glorilla so that we can talk about that. And something else popped up. An article from yesterday. Apparently, she's been accused of mishandling money
Uh-oh.
with women. To
That's why
help
she said 550. That's
Right.
mishandling from the jump.
Right.
to help boost her beauty line, Kimberly Renfro decided to contact Memphis rapper Glorilla to endorse her products. Renfro said that she used the phone number and email from the rapper's Instagram account in addition to Glorilla's personal email. She got a response. And soon enough, Renfro agreed to shell out $1,200 for product endorsements by one of the rapper's biggest up-and-coming stars who, and we know, fuck you, whatever. Yeah, because that's how I felt like my fucking Friday went. Fuck nigga Friday. I'm still mad.
Let's go.
Hey,
Uh,
I hear that shit. I get a little hype.
Fact. I can't wait till Mr. Too Cool drop that shit at the sweater party.
I'm
I'm going
happy.
crazy.
I'm happy that she blowing up and doing her. I can't get into her because even though the content is different, she gives me Young Miami vibes because it's like, do you just rap and then niggas just add a beat after the fact? Because I feel like you don't got headphones in listening to the beat that you rapping to.
She
Turn
sounds
me
like
up on
she
my
more
headphones.
on beat than Young Miami. Though.
Yeah.
Turn me up
She
on my
on,
headphones.
she riding the beat.
Have
a little
you
bit
heard
higher.
Young Miami rap?
Yes.
Young
She's
Miami's
literally Silk
voice
Shaka.
is annoying.
She's a female Silk Shaka.
I hate her voice.
Or blue face or that nigga.
Glorilla.
I don't think do I know what song it is that he got a popular song, Blueface?
Bust Down Tatiana or whatever.
That's him?
That was
Yeah.
him, yeah. So,
Ain't that old?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think what it is they
People
doing.
still talk about him and that's the only one he had.
Because he's more relevant for the shit he does outside of music, like him and his girlfriend beating each other up on Instagram.
Mhm.
That kind of shit.
Good old Krishan.
If you really love me, you would take your tooth out.
They're trying to rock a nigga jaw.
Mhm.
But anyway, says she's one of 2 women that Fox 13 spoke with about alleged mishandling of their money.
mishandled the money, or did you send your money to a fucking stranger?
That's what I'm
She
saying.
in trouble already.
Like, am I mishandling money, or did you send your money to a fucking stranger?
It says, after she emailed and called Glorilla's management, she got a call from somebody saying that she was her manager, and the deal was to pay the $1,200 to plug her products, for a month. After she sent the money, Zelle, she got another call from the same person saying that the amount was supposed to be $1,500, but she asked for a refund, but was denied. So she went and told her story on TikTok, and it went viral before it was flagged for abuse and taken down. Another victim was a choreographer from Memphis who told Fox 13 that she worked with Glorilla on a dance routine but never got paid for it. Said she was hired in August to teach Glorilla at a dance studio in Atlanta. Some new moves ahead of a Amazon live stream. She was promised $1,500 for her. Is $1,500 just a magic number?
Yeah.
They just charge everybody $1,500 and then fuck you out of it?
It's very low ball. It's very low brow.
It's definitely the fuck you right.
Yeah. Like if I charge you $1,500, you probably be like, $1,500.
So you know her little
it don't sound too bad.
So you know her little
$1,500.
signature move that she does. And the chick that was the choreographer, she was a former dancer for the Memphis Grizzlies. But she said she was doing it one way, and I showed her the other way, and they've been doing it that way in every show. But she said she spent more than 5 hours working with Glow and her team, and posted much of the session on Instagram. So she actually got a receipt if she, on Instagram working with her and shit.
Again.
And when her time was up, she went from one of Glow's team members to another, asking about the money she was owed, but kept being told that she would be paid when the rapper and her team came to Atlanta again. And it's like, it's fucked up, because in those situations, like, you can't unlearn a dance. At this point, I just got to break your leg so you can't do it. Because it ain't like when you go and you read the stories about bitches going to get their hair done and then be like, I ain't paying. You can snatch that shit back out. You know what I'm saying? Or grab some scissors and go to town on it. But if you teach a bitch to dance, you can't unteach the bitch to dance. So you got to make it so the bitch can't dance.
Are people really sit in beauticians' chairs and say they're not paying?
Absolutely.
You see the one, like last year that pulled the gun out?
Yeah, she put the gun out.
Well, if you pulling out pistol and you say you're not gonna pay, understood. But if you sitting in my chair unarmed and you're not gonna pay, I'm gonna put your ass in a sleeper. I watch a lot of wrestling. You going night night.
But see,
You're going to go night night in this chair, my God.
Now this goes to like what we were talking about, like with the $550. She said, putting that on my resume don't pay my bills. That was 5 hours of my time that I could have been working on something else. But here it is. I'm trying to go back and forth with a grown man about who should pay me.
Right. You put that. Yeah, I taught Glorilla how to dance. Shit, bitch don't dance. I saw her videos.
But that's their fault, though, for not doing a contract. Just trying to go off of, that person's name. You got to get the stuff in writing.
Some kind of invoice or some kind of record. You're just going off.
So y'all, they'll stop doing shit for people.
Charge to the game.
Yep.
Let's see.
It'd be crazy. Like, is so much source material on how the industry will fuck you.
Right.
And then people still just jump in head first with, hey, yeah. And then they get mad that it didn't get paid.
It's not going to do it to me. It's like, no.
I think so.
And then they get mad that they don't get paid.
Right.
I'm like, so you didn't see the 7 other motherfuckers before you not get paid by the same person.
But then when you say that too, it goes back to people that got like 10 baby mamas and shit like that. Or you be like, so you thought?
Yeah, all the time. You thought number 11 was gonna be different. You thought he was gonna love you, take care of you.
Right, based off your track record of picking baby daddies, you thought that shit was gonna be different.
Right.
Not even picking them, just like you watched 11 other bitches do this song and dance. I'm number 12. I'm gonna be different. Nah, you're not.
Like, did you have a contract? Did you get the contract signed? Then yes, you are different.
I couldn't imagine having that many kids.
And see,
I got 3, and I can't imagine having that many.
I guess she had to address the salary shit too. But Lil Duval had said something like, y'all saying 558 enough. Y'all po asses want CEO salary for an entry level position. That's not entry level, nigga. You were doing everything.
That was entry level 20 years ago.
Hey, look, man, Glorilla from the hood, just square up then if that's
Dog.
the case.
It costs the same amount to go eat out as it does to go buy groceries now.
Tell that bitch face you.
Bro, just go in her
Exactly what
purse
that is.
every day.
It's less than
Because she looked like she
actually could be
passed out
less.
after Hennessy every night. She not gonna know it. She gonna think she spent that money. Just go in her purse every night.
Don't fill this job.
Follow her for
application
more
out.
tips.
Right.
Don't work.
Don't let that be your boss.
Don't work here if you feel like you gotta steal from your boss.
Right. Don't pass out, bitch.
God said, just go in her. Just go in her purse.
Oh, you can't ride me. I know what the fuck I got. Look, I know where my orange juice at when I go home. So if my shit is under the line, I'm buzzing somebody in their shit.
They say, what you got on, bitch? We gotta make sure you look right.
What you say, chips and
Your
liquor?
flaming hot taste.
Do over taste them for her to make sure they good.
Excuse me, this is hot stuff. This is Jay's.
Right.
The original Flamin'
Who
Hot.
said made me a criminal? Bitch, everybody know I'm a fella. Right. See, Keisha agreed. She said, no, for real, because at this point, I'm going to take what I'm worth. See?
Oh, that's what we on?
But then it's like, you like, but I'm paying for all the flights and everything. Bitch, what if you going someplace I ain't even want to go?
Right. Now we in the middle of motherfucking Kentucky.
Now I'm in North Dakota, and it's cold in the bitch out here.
I paid for your flight, bitch.
Bitch, this is North Dakota.
But I didn't even want to be here. And I couldn't afford to buy no fucking snow boots.
In motherfucking Fargo.
Right.
At this point, would you be wrong if you just had the bros come rob her? Like rob her house? Like, look, we gonna be in North Dakota. We touch down at about 8:30. 9:15, bro. Kick that motherfucker in.
I swear to God, if this bitch don't give me my bread, I'm going in.
Take everything.
Kick in the motherfucking door. Take her weed. Take
Bro,
everything.
just start putting shit in boxes and carrying it to the truck. If they say what happened, moving company came.
Yeah. But in hostily awkward fashion, we definitely have to address this little tidbit about Glorilla. Apparently during a sit down on Angelique's lip service, the subject of being freaky in bed came up. So while discussing the matter, Glo proclaimed that she's open to doing some weird shit. I do some shit that I've never heard of, some weird shit. Did this nigga really say just nut on my fries real quick, like the fries?
Yeah. It was crazy how she phrased it though. She was like, y'all drink nut, right? And Angela Lee was like, yeah. Then she was like, nah, we all small. Drinking nut sound crazy.
It do sound crazy.
Yeah, he said if you
You
nut on
swallowing
my
them?
food, I'ma eat it. And it's crazy because it's like men have, like, depending on the guy, some have like different consistency in nut.
Yeah, based off your diet.
And you have like some niggas got that Spider-Man nut where it's like it's clingy. Like it don't, like it can be on your hand, you can do like this and it's still
not going
there.
anywhere, right?
That's that shit that I'm scared of because I feel like it cling onto your walls and just be like, yeah, bitch, I'm finna tear this egg down.
Like is a symbiote?
Yeah, like, you know, that's what it do. It move like fucking venom and shit. But then you got niggas and shit just like
Just slides down.
as soon like, and I will never forget. I was like, dog, because I was waiting on them to go get like Tyler and shit, and something happened. I was laughing, and you could just, I was like, and it's like the more you laugh, the more it just run out. So it feel disgusting, but at the same time, it's like it's funny, and you mad because the more you laugh, and it's coming out, and that's what's making you laugh more.
So I like these McDonald's fries.
And how fresh are the fries? Because if you fucking and you waiting for the nut, the fries getting cold.
Just don't let me do
Yeah,
it.
I don't give a fuck what's
you got
on
time
cold
that-
fries.
you
I'm
got
not eating no
time
cold
that
fries.
shit.
That's like I got cousins fries, but I was too busy yelling at somebody, so I didn't even get a chance to eat those.
Because my diet is terrible. So you definitely gonna be like high blood pressure.
That's gonna be
Because
spider.
McDonald's fries already salty. And then this Tampico induced, sperm you asking for on your French fries.
You drink Sampico?
I do drink Tampico.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord,
goddamn,
that's
fam.
diabetes.
Not
I thought you quit.
Now I don't drink it as much.
I thought we was
anymore.
cool, fam.
I'm more of a Minute Maid guy now.
The
But
Tampico and
I-
Little Hug.
I
The
need
Little
to go
Hug's
to
still over there.
I definitely
You need
just
to go to Simply. Can you at least move to Simply?
nah, I don't like
That's a big jump. Tampico to Simply?
Honestly,
we're trying to get his diet right.
I'm not ashamed of where I came from. I fuck with Tampico
I feel like wine sperm will have a heart attack on the way.
on the way out.
Like just going to the egg and then the tail reach around and clutch his chest and shit.
That is horrible.
How your sperm get winded?
Man. Hey, yo, boss, we got another one. Clean up on aisle 7.
Salty nuts. That's what I thought of when I saw read a comment. You said, I'll take my nuts straight, no chaser, because you fuck up my food is a problem.
Like,
Don't play like
the thought of it was like, so you like,
So we just
you just want me to beat my meat
Like-
and jizz on your fries? Like, that's a hell of a request.
No, I think I would actually. I wouldn't beat my meat to do it. I mean, it'd have to be like a.
I mean, I don't think we.
So-
if
so-
I'm
So
getting that
right
shit
there,
in,
So check. So we got an air fryer over here.
air fryer,
And then we got
right?
you just
See, that's
do
too
it.
much.
Fresh, all right of fries in
Right.
the air fryer. Time
Mhm.
that shit.
Right.
no, see, that's too much.
Come on, my stomach. No,
It's
come on,
either
my
we
fries.
gonna fuck or we're gonna have dinner.
Eat them hoes. Hurry up.
I
All
mean,
that timing.
I mean,
Right,
maybe
and like
maybe-
throwing the salt and pepper on it and everything, like the
All right.
pepper
No,
seasoning.
all right. I don't need no shit.
No,
y'all,
put some
y'all
lemon
are
pepper or
sick. Y'all,
something.
y'all see what kind of rabbit hole y'all just went down?
I'm just saying we timed out the whole scenario. It's gotta be. It's gotta.
No,
be
what
perfect
you do is you just keep your nut in like little frosting cups.
timing. like
you
toaster,
put-
like toaster.
But then you
strudel
put it in
for
the
real?
microwave and heat it up. What are we
Yeah, you
doing?
know, throw a little 15 seconds on it, drizzle it on her fries, hit her with the salt back.
Not the salt
I
bag.
don't think you should be putting that in the microwave. That
No,
I just
neither.
feel like that's going some shit goes
Yo, if that
evolve.
shit is.
a kid grew up.
Imagine,
Right.
um,
Yo, but like, why's their baby in the microwave?
Motherfuckers start popping up. Hey, I'm trapped in this bitch.
I feel like when
Where
you
my
start,
So if
daddy
you
is.
microwave nut and kids start popping up like popcorn, and kids
That's-
just start popping up like popcorn, bro, I'm out.
that's
Like a whole bunch of minions in the.
I
damn
feel like
microwave.
it's one of those consistencies. Like when it started to get warm, it started to bubble.
Duh. Kid just said if I was a nigga, I'd do it, but I ain't calling you no more because it's weird.
Fact.
Dude,
That's probably the
perfect.
last time we are hanging out.
Hey, I'm like, why? The fuck happened last night?
My dude.
Bitch dipped her fries in my nut.
After
That
I
is
took them out the air
crazy.
fryer.
I can't make this shit up.
But I wanna
As a nigga, then I gotta go down the rabbit hole. Like, so did you hit her on the chest? Did she happen to have fries? Was it a scoop like a nacho? Like, what happened, bro? You have to explain. You can't. That's a vague. You can't just leave it open ended. You gotta tell the story.
She reached over and grabbed a bag of fries. Nut right here. She's
Right.
dead.
She put it in the bag and shook it up. So now it's a walking taco.
Wa-
what is dog?
Yo,
That's hilarious.
yo, Glorilla is a freaky butt.
She looked like it though. She looked like she's just.
I mean, she looked like she was down for anything way before she got the teeth done.
I,
I say she is definitely on a different level of nasty. I will say I'm ready to not be single. There's a level of nasty I would like to tap into, but I'm not about to do that with no community dick.
Agreed.
that's funny how
Like,
that.
why y'all always got to take it back to that? Like the bottom half of that statement, unnecessary. If you want to tap into your nasty, great. Find you somebody that you can love on and tap into it. Stop shaming niggas who share their dick with everybody. Just don't get the dick that's being shared.
She didn't shame him. She just said that that's not the option for what she wants to do.
What constitutes a community dick? How many partners consist?
That's a good question. No one, I don't know if any women has ever
Is
disclosed
there like a
what counts as
minimum,
community dick.
maximum community dick?
Because if I fuck you and then her, like I don't think two people is a community,
right,
or is it? I could be wrong.
I feel like 3 max.
Three is a community.
Three is like that's community dick. Like,
That's not a community. That's a bunch.
if I'm fucking 3,
that's
if
a bushel.
If I'm fucking 3, I might fuck 3 in the same week.
I really hate this nigga working grocery stores.
That's a
Right.
bushel. It's like a bushel of grapes.
What is it? A gaggle of
Man,
Gaggle of dick.
a gag.
I tell
no.
people suck a gaggle of dick.
a gaggle of dicks.
I think that's with us it would be a plethora of pussy.
Yeah, plethora.
A plethora of pussy.
But yeah, like how many men make up a community?
A community.
Or how many women for a woman makes up a
is it?
community?
Is it the amount of fucking or the time between the fucking?
I think it
These are good
is.
questions.
No, I think for community dick, a lot of people just look at the fact of how many people that they are in proximity to, like to be able to know, oh damn, you fucked them too.
But what
I
if
think that's what it is.
it's a significant amount of time in between the fucking of these people?
Wait. Time out. Because that's a good question too. The community within who they're fucking, like the people who know.
That's great.
Like the proximity to the relationships of the people in the community.
So is it like you don't want to fuck people that you know, fuck people that you know type shit?
Oh, well, for me, I don't like to fuck people that like ahead of time that I know that they dealt with somebody just because I like them weird ass vibes. Like, because me, I can fuck without feelings attached. Some people
Do you
can't.
remember your question?
So I don't like to be in the middle of no weird shit.
It'll come back eventually.
But I don't really.
Time frame
Okay, perfect example.
in between fucking.
One of the people that I call community dick is because he be making kids with everybody. He got a bunch of kids, like he just out popping babies in
So he's a
everybody.
daycare center, basically.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay,
But like, if Tommy
category?
is
There
okay,
it is.
yeah, okay.
But it's like it's
so
But
top
what-
tier is niggas making mad babies.
Yeah,
that's
that's
definitely
daycare center.
That's a daycare center.
That's like community motherfucking dick.
it's a Nick Cannon situation.
Okay.
Okay.
With no money.
Tier 2. What's tier 2?
So you don't want like no community outreach dick? You know the community outreach center. Everybody comes here to use the laptop, or everybody come here to use the printer. Kind of like a library.
Or you say,
Bam! Don't tell me you don't remember going to the library trying to print something or fill out a job.
I just did that.
oh, or she's,
I'm black. I ain't got no ink in my. I got like 3 printers in my basement. Not a lick of ink in none of them.
Don't you know how much it costs?
More than a printer. It is cheaper to go buy a new printer.
ink is like gas.
Ink is expensive as hell.
But it's like you saying, I fucked Ricky and like Ricky Jackson. And all of a sudden, you know Ricky, and y'all both know Ricky.
And then somebody else turn around, but that's my cousin.
And she
But
back
then-
there like, Rick.
And then another one be like, but yeah,
that's tier 2. Tier 2 community dick.
But I'm like, what? But what's the time frame in between everybody knowing Ricky?
But the fact that they know him within the circle, that's
Okay, I get that.
I don't think it matters.
That might count as community dick.
Because
We all know.
that's like, all right, he got babies. This one, he doing all this fucking, he ain't got no babies.
Right, he doing a little much because he's
Right.
making his way through the crew.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Club promoters are definitely on the list of community dick because they be hitting a lot of bitches just because bitches be wanting to get in the spots.
and the club owners as well.
Is that
Or they assume because some of them
Yeah.
niggas they don't even be actual management. They just
Right.
be in close enough
It's-
proximity that they get tricked.
Mhm.
so? Is that their fault that their community dick?
No, I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. I don't care what the gender is. If you doing you and you being safe about it, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not
Right.
like you have a different thought process than most people.
But you was looking at me when you said it. Ain't that how you treat me?
Because
Yeah,
we making fucking eye contact. We fucking
Okay.
We've had this
Okay. So
conversation before.
exactly.
Look at the proximity
No,
of where y'all are at.
because you would look at me and was like,
Eye
yeah, that
contact.
dick was amazing last night. Like, no, don't look at me and say that.
But I'm saying,
I don't want to have that
but
conversation.
I'm in your line of sight.
Mhm. We have this kind of conversation every episode.
That dick was amazing last night, though.
See
bro.
what I'm saying? And then she does it. Pause.
And then
So
I'll give you a-
so tier, I think tier 3.
You don't get in on the high tools.
I think tier 3
And he
goes.
cooked me tacos after.
I think tier 3 goes to
Oh, like baby
your
food?
explanation. Your explanation of timing.
That tier 2 is timing?
No, tier 3.
Tier 3?
Tier 3.
Yeah, I feel like if it's like 6 to 8 months in between y'all, just because y'all know each other, that's not my fault. I don't know that y'all know each other.
No, not even knowing each other. Just you just fucking. You just fuck. You just happen to be fucking.
I feel like most.
You happen to be fucking. Like
I feel like
within
some women equate community dick to everybody knowing each other in the same proximity.
that's good. Yeah,
No,
the
that's
term
part of
community.
it.
Yeah, I feel like that's
But
a big
so
part.
if you don't know each other and I'm out there fucking the same number, but y'all don't know.
No,
That's
because
not community.
you can still consider somebody community dick that you haven't had sex with the same way niggas will consider chicks hoes that they haven't
Ain't no
fucked
such
yet.
thing as hoe no more.
No, I said considered. You know how that should go.
Yeah.
This is socially awkward. Where all hoes are welcome.
But yeah, when I was like, we should call the fans
No
hoes, you was like, don't
discrimination.
do that. They're not hoes. We're all
They
hoes.
have because not all hoes embrace they hoes. They don't want to be.
If you come and watch this podcast every fucking week, you have embraced whatever level of hoe you are
not,
because you are here.
not necessarily because some people like to live through me because they not on some hoe shit.
Okay, so you're a voyeuristic hoe. Come along, take a ride on a fantastic voyage. Do you want a hoe?
Did you put this up here?
Yeah.
There's community dick and there's active community dick. I won't judge you if you don't had your past fucking around.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's definitely fair.
That's fair. And past. Okay, now we going down to what's past. What's the definition of
Well,
past?
everybody's got a past.
I'm saying
Yeah,
my
we all
past,
got
but
past.
if I'm talking to you, my past might be last week.
Let's just not
That's
discuss
kinda
2014 or
recent, my guy.
2015.
But that's still my past. It's still my past.
That is not
If
your
I didn't
past.
talk to you last week, I'm talking to you now. My past was last week. I was fucking like I was,
You know what?
and I decided, you know what? I'm leaving all them hoes behind. I'm fucking with you.
Do you?
Keisha says it's a double standard because you see how they named two industry niggas that Meg fuck and now Party and Bears. Niggas can fuck two bitches in the same I'm assuming family and they related. Nobody bat an eye.
No, hoes be
Bruh, Future made a song about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, for the
He don't
record,
give a fuck if they real sisters.
Right.
for the record, if Megan came my way,
That's
I
a
would
great
not hold that
song,
against her.
No, okay. And it's
I'm
fun.
not double standarding.
It's funny that this topic and that comment came up because randomly, like, because I was thinking about it after I saw, that whole thing with Meg. And it's like, even when it comes to like with Kim Kardashian, because it was his name was Chris Humphries, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was him.
Her
Reggie
ex-husband.
Bush, yeah, like who the fuck do they expect celebrities to date?
other celebrities, I would assume.
Right.
Ain't
So
no
why do they
fucking with a nigga with a 9 to 5?
so why do they
No, that's
so
somebody.
why do they refer to women as like industry pass arounds for having relationships with multiple celebrities? Because they're all fucking celebrities. Who the fuck else they go date?
And the fuck thing about it is the
And this be people with multiple baby daddies and baby mamas.
and NBA players pass motherfuckers around within their own circle.
Because
Yeah.
people look at the world through a motherfucking lens that's about this motherfucking big. And they think that just because you have money and stature, that you're not a regular person at the end of the day. Just how Future fuck bitches, regular niggas fuck multiple bitches too. We just can't afford to take care of these hoes like Future can.
But you know
But
what?
we out here trying to be like Future.
I will respect Meg. I will respect Meg because everything she rap about is honestly coming out as what the truth.
Not if she lying talking about she didn't fuck this guy and you fucked him.
That's
I cannot stand by. Like, I'm not mad if you want to fuck Tori, you want to fuck the
Yeah.
baby, and do you want to be in a relationship with
right.
Party?
If that's what
This-
you're doing,
This
Why
is
you
your
fuck with
circle.
these pocket sized niggas though. That's
This
all I'm
is
gonna
like-
say. They real.
Like, man, it got to be a short fetish that she got because she
Yeah,
a giant.
'cause I
She a
can't.
big bitch. She like my height.
I think she at about what 6 feet or like
Yeah,
5'11".
yeah, she was
Hey,
5'5"
Meg
or 6
mine.
feet. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she like
And all these niggas is your height.
Party short?
I don't think Party short, but Tory
I was gonna
Lanez.
say the way that nigga lifted it up, he ain't look short.
Yeah, it's just like,
Mhm.
man,
you
you
lift
fuck.
Meg up.
Yeah.
Party?
I like Party.
Oh, that
Ooh.
picture was
Yeah.
Ooh,
tugged on
I'm
the
saying, though, like,
heartstrings.
Mhm.
You can't be mad at the people that fuck people in their proximity if all you around is celebrities. That's who you fuck.
Tory
with.
But this
Lanez-
is the thing. People
and
are
Tory
upset. Like,
Lane's
oh,
entire ceiling is missing.
but
His
she didn't-
entire ceiling is missing.
And Tory Lane's the same height as I
you,
am right
but
now.
you
too.
have people that are talking about, well,
He gonna
why,
get up and be
why
the
she
same
have to
height.
lie about who she was fucking? Why she have? You are the same motherfuckers that don't even post who y'all fucking on y'all social media. Shut up, Rabbi.
Message.
But y'all are the same people that are always talking about you don't, man, I don't want to put nobody in my business. Don't nobody needs to know who I'm fucking. And y'all are fucking multiple people. And this is why shit always get messy because you fucking with multiple people. Nobody knows who you fucking with. And I've never been the type that just like, if I'm fucking somebody and I feel like somebody's asking me for a reason, like, oh no, I ain't fucking with them. Cause it might be one of them things where like you don't want to be stepping on nobody's toes and shit. But motherfuckers will do that under the guise of privacy when they really just don't want to get caught the fuck up.
We all in the court of law. I think you fucking him pertains to this court case now, fam. So did you do it or did you not?
But no, in court. But she was
Right,
she was fucking talking to Gail. She don't got to tell Gail if she fucking this nigga or not.
Right.
That's not a courtroom.
But I'm saying though, like, so when we do a sit down interview and I'd be like, well, did you do this? He'd be like, nah, I ain't never did no shit like that. Now you got to go to fucking court for some shit we was just talking about. And it comes out that, oh, you was on all that shit. Now to the people, because whether he's guilty or not, like the court of public opinion is public opinion. So once you lie, you lie. So if you lying about who you fucking, ain't no telling. You probably lying about who shot you.
It ain't no court of public opinion until it's us. Because niggas was saying that they wasn't fucking with kids and doing all kind of shit for years. And guess what? Niggas still don't care. Because what did we just say last week? Niggas can't wait to step in the fucking name of love. So the same way they be like, oh, well, you know, separate the artist from their personal life. We'll separate her pussy from this court case then.
Right.
Who she was fucking don't have nothing to do with the fact that she was shot. And it's funny because you had all these motherfuckers in the beginning was like, man, she ain't get shot. She ain't get shot. She ain't get shot. How she get shot and she was dancing later. But now she did get shot. Motherfuckers just trying to figure out who did it between this nigga and Kelsey. And Kelsey is, have y'all been following anything with this? Like it's not even necessarily like actively following, but have you heard anything about the case so far? So there is a Twitter thread and there is a reporter that, you know, like she be in there and she pretty much live tweets, you know, whatever she runs down.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, but I agree. I do agree with
I know you do.
Because listen, that I'm like,
yeah,
he lifting on and he was just at ease with it. Was just calm, like
nothing.
I was like, all right, then. Don't flex a little bit.
Like, okay,
yeah, it's definitely a mess, Kayla. But so I don't know if anybody knows, but like, you know, back when whatever, the Kelsey chick was all on her Instagram live, like, you know, and I can't wait to have my day, blah, 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 blah. Basically, like when she finally get her turn to speak, shit is gonna hit the fan. Mm-hmm. But all she has done is, well, I plead the fifth.
After the fact.
Right.
I plead the fifth, and I don't want to be here. I don't want to answer. I don't this. I don't that. Like, so now, of course, you have everybody. They're speculating that she was paid off because it's like they played her interview back in September, and she told them like, I saw him shoot her. Like I heard X amount of shots. I saw him, you know, whatever. Like nigga told everything, and now all of a sudden she got fucking amnesia, except for everything that Meg allegedly did that night because she's mad at her. So she basically came out on the stand and was like, well, I'm upset with her because she didn't protect me. Like when people was coming at me, you know, talking about I shot her and blah, 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 blah. And she didn't say nothing. Like, well, bitch, when she was talking about what was going on, you didn't come out and say, well, I didn't shoot her. She's not lying. Tori, you didn't protect her either. So what the fuck you want her to do? She got shot. You being tight-lipped about it, and then you like, oh man, she ain't come to my rescue on social media.
Can we just fast forward, have a mistrial, throw this shit out, and everybody go back to living their
No,
life?
she lying now. It's too late.
Yeah.
But
she already. It's already very obvious that she's waiting for some
send
shit
him
to
back
come
to
through.
Canada.
All of a sudden, now she don't recollect shit.
I don't recall.
Right.
Yeah. So at this point, because at first they weren't going to play the tapes from her, because the interview was 80 minutes long. So that's an hour and a half she was in here singing.
You know how long that shit is?
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time. I've been on the stand before for like 30 minutes. That shit long as fuck.
About the amount of the show we've been doing so far.
Yeah.
But she you know, kept basically dodging answering the questions and shit. So it got to a point where by her constantly doing that opened the door for the prosecution to be like, well, now can we play this tape to jog her memory since she don't remember all this shit she was saying? And the judge fucking allowed it. So let me see. If I see Kelsey, I'm pulling the Jada and low down dirty shame and pimp smacking her ass. Bro, chat. She tore his shit off. Tory paid all them off because now the ex bodyguard missing and didn't show up to court.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that part.
The only nigga with an objective stand in all of this is missing. They gonna throw this shit out.
Tory got that much money?
I don't believe so, but he probably do.
He might.
God damn.
But even then, they were like, well, did he bribe you? Whatever? No. Well, it was something about $1 million, but it wasn't just me. and like, bro, she is a fucking
bodyguard. Took his money.
She does not have a lawyer.
And Tupac.
She obviously doesn't have a lawyer because a lawyer would actually step in and like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
But Twitter's amazing though. Because like going through the threads and shit, like it got the like the different clips. Hold on. Where it's like Kelsey on the stand. I don't remember. And then the prosecution, that clip of Nene Leaks. Right. So that's why they brought them fucking tapes in. Kelsey remembers everything Megan supposedly did, but anything involving Tory, she has amnesia. Y'all don't see what's happening here. And like we just said, the state. Here's Tory saying Kelsey didn't do it. Here's Kelsey texting Justin saying Tory shot Meg. Here's Tory apologizing to all three saying he was just drunk. Here's Tory changing his story 5 times. Here's gun residue on him, etc. Tory's team. She was out here fucking. That's literally how it went.
Y'all got gun residue on him.
Yeah. But
she got to win this though.
Yeah, Twitter has been fucking amazing for this, man.
Meg Thee Stallion do not win this case, man. It might be over, man.
But this is the thing. Losing the case doesn't necessarily mean. I mean, we know how niggas think and how they act, but we've seen niggas beat cases all the time. The shit we know OJ did that shit.
I mean, it ain't even about niggas. Like, it ain't even about us. Like, it's bigger than us. Like, bro, like what your record label gonna say? You ain't lying about motherfucking shooting you.
But that's what I'm saying.
What these white sponsors that pay you all this fucking money gonna say when you out here lying about the nigga who shot you?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Him being acquitted from it doesn't mean that he didn't do it. It just means that enough reasonable doubt was created, especially with this bitch on the stand. Like, oh, I don't know. You said in this fucking interview all of this shit that he did it, but now that you were at this trial in this courthouse because you were still salty at Meg about whatever went on between y'all. Oh, I don't remember. You did a full fucking, and it was so funny because it was another thing on. Oh, here we go, right here. I had to look for it. It said Kelsey. I don't remember. I didn't see nothing. Also, Kelsey in her recorded confession describing every detail she saw, every sound she heard.
I heard somebody said Tory music was trash, so he was upset about that.
I guess Meg insulted his music career or something.
That makes so much more sense.
Insulted his music career, and then
so he pulled the gun out
and got heated.
Yo, like real shit.
Your shit trash, fam.
If he pulled,
she called him buddy. Buddy, your shit.
He's a little man, so she probably was like, "Okay, little man."
If he really pulled out a gun and shot a woman, he definitely deserves to go to jail. Because what if you would have hit somewhere else?
Right.
What if you would have hit her in the leg and hit a major fucking artery? Motherfuckers done died from gunshots to the leg, my guy. Like, fam, like to pull a gun out and shoot a woman is absolutely fucking asinine.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's none of my business. In other news, the gun is out here telling on the whole fucking corporation. He bringing everybody down. He was like, I'm coming home. He is pushing, please.
But it's just crazy that how did Meg's sexual history even come into play for relevance for her to be shot?
Well, I feel like because it's the easy as a lawyer, like that's your job to bring everything in.
It's the easy cop out to discredit a woman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because that's pretty much what they got to do. Man, I've seen enough Law and
But
Order
here's my thing,
to
right?
make you look as in fucking discredit the witness.
But here's my thing. But how is what I do with my pussy gonna discredit me?
Right.
Like, why should that? I mean,
Well,
but here's my thing.
because they feel like if we ask you this question and you lie, they gonna base it off of like what else
We
are
just-
you lying.
you just-
They're always gonna
No,
say
but
what
They
else
might
are you
try
lying
to
about.
tie
No.
an emotional part to it too, because they think women are emotional.
This is people who she wasn't talking to fucking Gail about Ben Simmons and all this other shit that they trying to throw out there.
Who the fuck said his name? He need to worry about.
You didn't see that?
He need to worry about getting the ball in a fucking hoop.
Niggas,
He didn't have nothing to do. Tory Lanez did that. You didn't see it, nigga. So he posted that video, that clip where Dog was like, these allegations, they are false. He posted that on his story because his name got dragged into it by Tory and the team. They did. Oh well, she was fucking Ben Simmons and this person and blah 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 blah. Like, what did that have to do with fucking anything?
That's just like that Judge Judy clip you played a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
She started butt jumping. Any fucking dude.
Yeah.
And he be
And he
creeping in the window.
Ain't got shit to do with nothing, but obviously you looking at her like, damn, she dirty in the bitch.
I mean, if they just want to start bringing up irrelevant shit, we're not gonna bring up the fact that Tory got a violent history.
Right.
He just beat the shit out of August Alsina because he want to shake his hand.
hmm So that can also come into play too.
I feel like if you want to talk about where Meg decides to give her pussy to, we should be able to talk about the niggas you keep putting hands on.
Right.
She said
Yeah,
some
but
little things.
That's what I
Goddamn.
said. I said the same thing. He got the Napoleon complex. When you got
Yeah.
that Napoleon complex,
I imagine like a Yosemite Sam.
for real. That's definitely him.
I'm kind of upset that August took that L like that, bro.
Oh, he took a LL.
Tory Lanez is all of 5'5".
He took a cool
You
jack.
not finna whoop my ass and you 5'5", bro. Ain't no way in
He ain't
hell.
5'5". That nigga 5'2" on a good day.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Cause I'm 5'6", so ain't no way.
I'm not finna let you beat me up and you 5 and nothing. Man. Fuck out of here.
I really pushed it. Like, hey, I'm 5'10" and a half.
Soon
But
as
like,
he-
but like this tweet says,
Give
like,
me all my inches.
Kelsey says she's upset because Megan didn't clear her name, but Megan very specifically said Tory shot her. So why would she need to come back and say,
She
"Oh,"
didn't say- she
and
didn't say
Kelsey
this-
didn't?
I don't know no shit about her name.
I didn't even know who the third party was involved. Who the fuck said her name? It was like Tory shot Meg. Where the third bitch come from? You just happened to be in the car, huh?
Suge shot me.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened to you, bro. Like, niggas be wanting to be in everybody's business so bad.
Tell you.
If Tory Lanez were to go free, watch how disgusting people will continue to be to Megan, even though it is certain that she was shot, and that Kelsey Harris both implicated Tory and said that she is not the shooter.
Where's Gunner when you need him? You'll find out who shot him.
Put him on the case.
Man, put my nigga Gunner on the case.
Honestly, I don't need to replay that bad because I really got to touch on this subject, and I know it's going to take longer than 2 minutes.
So
Sorry,
over.
So-
Tommy.
I'm just making sure. Don't be sorry. I'm
No.
just making sure.
You can save it for
I don't
next
want to be
time.
the cause. For
No,
this shit.
You're all right.
All right.
Because I mean, honestly, they can just, if they want to watch, they can fucking scroll back to today and just click on the play button.
Yeah, or go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Hit the play button.
Oh,
But there is a very huge situation that has been going on in the city the past couple of days, and whenever it comes to any type of trigger warning, I want to make sure that I throw that out. Sexual assault trigger warning. So if you need to, exit the live, I would need you to do so now, because this is definitely gonna be a topic, and I don't want to just blindside anybody there. So I give y'all a couple seconds to, go scroll and watch porn or something.
Get your life together.
Yeah, because we about to hit the 2.
No, but there is an issue with a popular Milwaukee chef that was, accused of allegedly assaulting his daughters. Here's my thing. We don't know if he did or he didn't. We don't. But I hate whenever there is any type of rape or sexual assault allegations, there are always people that make it seem like somebody is incapable of doing something. Like, no, man, I know my nigga. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is okay to just be like, damn, that's messed up. I hope the truth come out, one way or another, and then just leave it alone. But people be throwing on full blown fucking capes and have no idea what is going the fuck on, and naturally people are going to react angrily because you don't want to hear anything about kids being harmed. Because there was like paperwork, like statement that was posted from the case. I guess Child Protective Services, got involved or whatnot. But then there was an older daughter that came out and said she's 20 now, and that said that he did the same thing to her when she was 8, and a lot of people knew and didn't do anything. Now you have one daughter that is allegedly writing stuff online saying, well, that's not true or whatever, but people are basically accusing, they're like, nah, he on her page because look, the writing style is the same. So he on her page writing her, writing his think pieces from her shit or whatever. Again, I don't know. I just want people to stop always jumping the gun and putting on these fucking capes, because if these fucking kids come first. These kids come first. And I would rather apologize to an adult later on to be like, you know what, bro, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but look, but I'm not dealing with no more. I'm not caping for nobody that's accused of touching kids.
All right.
I'm not. It's difficult enough being in a situation where you're in close proximity to somebody and not knowing if they sexually assaulted people. I've been in a situation where, like, years ago, this was 2015. I was in a situation where I was unsure if I had been assaulted by somebody that I was, close to, because I was fucked up. Mm-hmm. And I know what I felt, but it's kind of like, it was like a dream state kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And it's like, because of the fact that I wasn't sure, I didn't go speaking out about that, because it's like those kind of allegations can fuck people's life up for you to not be sure. So that's something that I had to kind of force myself to kind of push down, because it's like, man, you don't have no proof that, like, you could have been dreaming, you could have been whatever. But it's like, I can literally at any given time, like if I close my eyes and think about that, it's like I can feel his tongue like pushing against my teeth, like he was trying to put his tongue in my mouth. But I let it go because I didn't have no proof of if that really happened or if, I was just tripping. So I kind of, I let it go, and I continue to be around this individual because it is somebody that, a lot of people, they do know him. They do respect him. But hearing that other people have been put in positions lets me know that, like, I don't feel like I was tripping now. Mm-hmm. But because of the fact that so much time has passed, like I said, this was 2015. This was, fucking 7 years ago. But then it makes me feel bad because it's like, if I had been on my square and been able to, actually say, no, this is what happened, this is what, and reported it, then maybe other people wouldn't have been in that situation that I was in. Mm-hmm. So I can understand how that can be triggering for people to feel like they're in a situation and they don't have people to talk to, because when you're dealing with a motherfucker that's popular like that, and that a lot of people, like, they're instantly going to vilify you for speaking out about it. Yep. Oh man, motherfuckers just they don't want to see a black man doing good. They always want to, these motherfuckers always trying to tear somebody down, and they always trying to fuck somebody's life up. And it's like, y'all got to learn to be objective in certain shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I know them be your homeboys, but like y'all hang around niggas that neglect their own fucking seed. If you can do that, you can turn on anybody.
Is this a? I mean, it's not. It's a name we can't say, or
no. His name on Facebook is Martell Hare. He goes by Gotti or something.
I've never heard of him until I heard the story.
Yeah. So that's been like heavy on social media the past couple of days.
And his kids are grown now.
One of them
is, but the other two aren't.
I think one is 16
and one is 10.
But the 20-year-old, she made post saying that it happened to her when she was 8, and plenty of people around her knew it and didn't say or do anything. She was like, but now y'all want to care. So, and anything that she's going, like, I really hope that she's able to get whatever help.
These are his kids?
His kids. Yeah. Now in the first one, the 16-year-old, apparently it was then it was kind of backtracked to say, oh, well, no, I was forced to say that by my mom. And then, but it's like the older one came out. So it's like, which one is it? You don't really know. That's why I said, like, not knowing the extent of the situation and what's true and what's false, you still have to be very mindful of how you handle these situations when you go caping for people.
I have to say this. Being a father of 2 grown girls and one 16-year-old girl, if by any chance that they would say some shit like that about me, they hate my fucking guts, and I did that shit. There's absolutely no way a daughter would say that about their daddy if it didn't happen. I cannot. I mean, I hate to say that, but the relationship I have with my children, I cannot imagine them being like, "This is what happened to me," and making that shit up.
But also, too, you gotta also say the relationship y'all had, because not everybody has that same relationship with their kids.
Yeah,
and that's the other side of it too.
Yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true. That's fucked up too.
Yeah.
The fuck that you got that space to be able to have that happen.
Right.
Like, I would never have that space to happen. Mm-hmm. There's no way I would have that shit happen.
Yeah. Keisha said popularity really has Milwaukee in a chokehold, and it's sad. I'm a sexual assault victim, and this shit is making me sick to my stomach. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just hate how everybody. We just hit the 2-hour mark. So this ain't the shit. Last week we was on fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, we was damn near.
We was there 3 hours last week.
Chilling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
My bad. I forgot last week.
Yeah. We know.
My bad.
He dubbed us for some nookie.
Right.
Every time I'm not,
you over there slinging dick, Tommy. Is that what you're doing? Just slinging it.
That's what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm mad.
Slinging
I'm
dick.
sorry, bro. You didn't deserve that. That was hate. that was a little bit of hate, bro. You didn't even deserve that. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry, man. More power to you if you out here fucking.
That's some dirty shit. Well, I don't miss the show for fucking.
I would. This motherfucker would.
I mean,
she done left us in this bitch alone to go fuck.
If circumstances came to be,
whoa.
I mean, the great thing about it is she's at that time right before booty call time that actually allows for shit to happen. You know, so I can still get it in.
Developing the play.
I can still get it in, and I'm, you know.
You see, you were on your phone. You were a little quiet.
Sit my thing down, and all right, then we out. We got a hoe.
Okay, so, but I want to I'll start with Tommy.
He's like, what'd I do?
Clockwise.
Okay, so it's a round robin thing going here.
No, it's not gonna make it this one. It's not gonna make it.
Because we know you.
You know me.
Yeah, you're so eloquent. We're just gonna go ahead and let you.
Eloquent.
The floor is yours.
That's funny.
You speak so well. You're so well spoken. It's wild.
Not really. I just like, you a cool dude.
And one of my friends actually went to the school that you were the principal at, and she told me, she's like, Mr. Mike. I was like,
you gotta tell me who this is now. I've run into those people a couple times. I'm like,
you probably would have hated me in school.
I was just talking to my brother about
if I
something.
was your student or if I was your kid.
No,
I was always.
we
in the
would
principal office.
we would go head up ribbon. We would go head up all kind. It was I was a principal, but I was still who
See,
I
I could
was.
fuck with that. Like, I had a bunch of white principals. They got offended at everything. Oh, you said that? Detention. Like, fam, really?
I still would do
Hold
that,
on.
but we'd be in detention. All right, you just where you at. You know what you did.
Keisha said, I used to tell my daughter, if a motherfucker ever touch you, you better say something. I'm assuming she said she'll fuck
She's
up her
angry in
mama.
this text because I
Yeah.
don't understand it.
Grandma, if a motherfucker violate my child because of what happened to me, don't play with my seed, for real, for real.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing, and it's like, so how do you feel like, because I mean it's there are always those things where you don't know how you will react or respond until in that situation, but you're around somebody like super close with somebody, and then you hear that they have those kind of allegations like coming from their own kid. Like, how do you handle that? Because a lot of other people, like, their first instinct was to instantly defend them.
Like they came to me. They came to me.
No, not came to you directly, but like how this just kind of like hit social media and like his daughter is posting about it. Like, what is your and this is somebody that you tight with.
So the nigga is my guy.
Yeah.
And
this comes out. Like, how do you handle the situation like with him at that point?
Fam, have you talked to your daughter? Have you talked to her? Like, what is going on with that? Like, I want to find out more detail what his relationship is like. But honestly, I'm gonna be like this. If that's my guy, I already know what kind of relationship he has with his kid. I already know that it's already fucked up. Because I've learned more about some of my guys that I see online. I don't, that's funny. You got guys online now, like you don't even really physically like.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one.
You don't kick it with
them. I got a lot of friends that I really ain't never
I
met.
never fucked with. All of a sudden, they be like, "Happy birthday, baby! It's your 16th. I'm so happy for you." All of a sudden, you see her comment, "Motherfucker, you ain't never been in my life. Every my life. Don't be posting this shit about me."
Hey, leave Ree out of this.
I'm like, fam, I didn't know you didn't have a. One, I didn't know you had a daughter. Two, obviously that relationship is fucked up. I don't hang with people who don't have relationships with their kids. Like, so I don't really understand this whole dynamic. And it's not like I purposely don't fuck with people who don't have kids. I'm lucky enough to be around niggas who have really good relationship with their kids. And that's what we like. Our kids know each other. Like, our kids are friends with each other and shit. That's the dynamic that you should have. A nigga who don't have a relationship with their child, you're a weird ass nigga. Like, this is like, why? And you can't blame the baby mama or your, whatever the fuck, distance, whatever. I don't know how I would respond to that shit. That's out of left field. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you really don't know until in that situation. But I think for me, it's kind of like a lot of people are, especially like when it comes to guys, like they don't want to seem like they're being like disloyal. And they're like, well, y'all want me to just, turn my back on my nigga. Like, nobody is saying turn your back.
If you fucking with your kids, yeah, turn your back on the nigga.
Even what I was gonna say, but we can wait on that. Even they were saying how April was disloyal. You know what I'm saying? And
because for context, April is the wife.
The baby mama. Come on now, y'all. Let's stop that.
What?
Let's stop, y'all.
Oh, I thought they had so they didn't get married.
Who got married?
So why they keep talking about his wife?
He's married.
Who got married?
I guess that's the latest baby mama.
It's a lot of dynamics in here.
Yeah.
So you got a baby mama or a wife that knows that you got a relationship.
She ain't the wife.
Whoever. She close enough to be.
Hey,
She's close enough to be. She's the one who's been.
You know when the liquor kick in.
When the Remy is in your system, ain't no telling if you're fucking.
I know
Let me see.
I know
That voice.
I said, listen.
This topic is sensitive as fuck to me because the little girl is like my niece. She's my children's cousin. I literally know her entire life. I'm hurt. Yeah, definitely.
I don't think it makes you disloyal, but like we gotta have a conversation. Like we if I'm really your nigga, I have to talk to you.
Because it's like, what do you do? Like, do you just immediately just fall back and just like completely distance yourself? Like, what are you supposed to do in that situation?
Yeah, I definitely feel like how you said too, like the combination of both of what you guys are saying. Like, there's got to be a conversation somewhere
Like
involved.
We got to talk about it.
Because then it makes you look back. Okay, now you've been around my kids.
Right.
And now I got to go back and backtrack on some shit too in my mind and be like, well, wait a minute.
The one time it did
and
happen,
that's what Keisha said. She said, me, honestly, I'm a backtrack and look for red flags because it's above you now, my boy. It's about the baby.
The one time it did happen in my circle, dude was arrested already. He was arrested. I couldn't talk to him. At that point, I was like, and I was stuck with, this nigga was in my house.
Right.
This nigga was around my kids. I was around his wife.
Right.
I haven't talked to him since. So I never had a chance to actually confront him. So be able to confront the nigga, I think I would have to come with him with some other guys. Like, hey, we need to holler at this nigga and see what's up with him, and see what kind of support he need, and just grill the nigga. Like, dude, what the fuck is up?
Like, I mean, I know a lot of people like, oh man, I beat his ass. Like, sometimes it's above that. Like, we got to have a conversation. Like, bro, maybe you really need some help.
And an ass beating ain't gonna help you.
And if I'm your nigga, maybe it's my job to get you the help that you need. So what is it that you need? Like, do we need to get you a psyche vow? Do we need to take you to the room where they put you in the pad and shit and straight jacket? Now you got to permanently hug your fucking self. That's what you got to do as a friend.
I can see the group chat of my guys, because we would all be in a group. All of a sudden we'd have a second group.
Without minus.
Fact.
Right,
minus folks.
Minus that nigga. Like, look, man, what the fuck is up with this nigga?
But then,
how we gonna approach this nigga?
That conversation that we have, like, if I don't like the answers that you giving, that's my indication. Like, all right, well, now I know that this is what you want. This is the type of time you want, and you're a sick nigga, and I can't be around that.
It's gonna go back to the chat after we talk. Like, all right, what did y'all gather from nigga? That
right.
Nigga on some other shit.
Like, I
don't trust that nigga.
This type of energy I can't be around.
Yeah. So then what? I mean, it's a bunch of layers.
I have to moonwalk out your motherfucking life.
But the kids are still there. The situation is still there. We moonwalking out, but the situation is still there. How are we helping the situation by moonwalking out?
I mean, I'm not the cops. I can't arrest you. It was citizens arrest. Yeah. Only alternative I have to give you is for you to put your hands up.
Or
but that's not gonna make the situation better.
But I'm gonna say, well, I don't know if all y'all out there in the damn world and women or whatever, y'all think that we just gonna stick together and be like, oh man, I'm just gonna fuck the nigga and not say shit to that nigga. Like, you gotta tell that nigga he out of order, he foul. Because I think women think that we just like gonna give a nigga a pass, not say no shit.
I definitely think that there is a good handful of women in the world that think other niggas don't hold their niggas accountable.
Well, I was over here in the background, but I said, "What's the problem?" She said, "Mimi needs to stop hitting on me." I don't know what that means.
Who we
talking? Hit you yet, bitch.
Hitting on you?
Mm-hmm.
They talking about a whole. Okay, I just didn't know where that was going. Robbie said.
Ravi back there talking like she be getting abused and shit. Like motherfuckers just be punching her in the arm.
Let me see. Keisha said, "This is why I think he did it, because when she was little, her mom literally stopped all contact and he couldn't see her and stopped talking to her mom because he paid her to secretly see her. Sis knew he touched his oldest, and the way she dogged her mom was definitely him talking on that baby page."
How chemically imbalanced do you really got to be on that type of time? Like, I'm not a dad, but being a brother is like really probably the second best thing to being a dad. Mm-hmm. Like, if she not looking for her dad, she looking for her big brother. Mm-hmm. So as well as it's his job to protect you, it's my job to protect you too. And I could never see a world while I'm harming my motherfucking sister.
I was pissed off today. My daughter is at she was at a ice skating rink in Waukesha, over there by Chuck E. Cheese in Brookfield. And
that's an ice skating rink over there?
This is Waukesha County ice skating rink, whatever. Okay. So I dropped her off, and the timing got set off, and I'm sitting out there trying to wait for it to be done and be on there because I didn't want to come all the way down here and come back out there. So I kind of stayed around the area. She's like, we're going to eat. She went to go eat. Then all of a sudden she was like, 2 hours later, we just sat down to eat. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm at Brookfield Square. How long am I supposed to be out here? It's 3 o'clock. I'm in at 12:30. Like, what the fuck? I'm here all night waiting for you. So I need to go home. So I said, I'm going home. And her question was, but are you coming back to get me? The motherfucker, yes. I'm your fucking daddy. I'm coming back to get you.
Right.
But she needs to.
She had double check.
She needs to double check and know. But for her to ask that, I'm like, yes, you're my daughter. I'm coming back to get you. I'm not going to let nobody harm you.
Right.
To think that a daughter is out there knowing that her daddy going to harm her and say no or some shit, that's scaring a bitch. That hurt my feelings like that. Just thinking that the whole parallel. Like, what the fuck you think? I'm going to come and get you? Yeah.
Right. I'm not going to leave you out.
I'm mad as shit. I got to go back home and come back out, but I'm going to come and get you. That, no, you got to be the protector of your daughters. Man. I mean, sons too. I ain't gonna front on that. Like I'm a
because unfortunately it can happen to both.
I'm a girl dad, but that's all I know. And I know I'll be playing open chess with my son if I had a son.
But I mean, I've heard of situations too where boys have also similar.
Currency worldwide. Even though he is the bane of my existence, that nigga makes my ass itch. I'm riding for him.
Who?
No.
Oh,
he gets on my fucking nerve. But if he came in the house and was like, bro, it's going down, it's up for niggas.
So me and my brother went up to Mayfair Mall after my niece came home. And it's like some dude in a wheelchair was talking to her like,
I'd kick this fucking wheelchair off.
Nigga, we went up there. Dog was a sheriff. Dog went up there with his gun and shit. And pulled the gun out on him and shit. Like,
on the wheelchair kid?
On the wheelchair. Like, don't you ever. Like, I don't know how how we get the message to come up there and the nigga was still at the mall.
Just that quick.
That's how fast we was up in that bitch. I mean, we got hemmed up by the Wauwatosa police and all that shit. It was all kind of dirty shit. But nigga, don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with our girls. Dude.
Yeah, if you're in a wheelchair talking shit, I'm definitely gonna tip your shit over.
Oh, nigga, like you in a wheelchair, nigga, talking shit? Oh, that's what it came down to. Oh, this is you, nigga. You the nigga that's talking this shit. Oh shit.
Dear Facebook, by no means we should be beating up handicapped people.
If you fuck with the daughters and you handicapped, you get fucked up. I don't give a fuck.
But handicapped people be talking shit like ain't nobody gonna do nothing to them. Because you're in this fucking wheelchair.
Look,
nigga,
and this is the thing, because I'm not at a place in my life where I feel like you just go putting hands on motherfuckers because they said something you didn't like.
Yeah.
Like that's not, it don't be that deep. Cause like you could say what the fuck you want to say. It's not gonna change shit that I don't care. It's fine.
You just gonna be a bigger person to walk away?
I know I'm gonna pop my shit back. But like when you get to that point where you no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I watch Scary Movie way too much not to get it. But once you doing all of this and you come in this range, I'm not finna wait to see if you finna do some shit.
Right.
I'm finna get this party started.
Man, I was watching a clip on YouTube.
Popping champagne towards bitch because this is finna go the fuck down.
Niggas was doing a podcast, and I was like, I don't know if he knew what was going on. First of all, the nigga stood up. I'm never finna keep sitting in my seat once you stand up. Like, we gotta be eye to eye. Then you let him spit on you. And then he proceeded to knock your shit out. I was like, that's 1, 2, 3 too many times. You let this motherfucker get off.
No, and I never got that. Like people to be, that's like me sitting down at the desk and motherfuckers standing here and just like all over me and shit. Bro, you're not finna be over me. Cause I already know what type of time this is. Like, cause you gonna be like, I got the drop on this bitch, and you finna try something. So if I'm sitting down, especially if you're not even like right here, and you gotta walk over to me.
Right, like if you see a motherfucker walk
the moment I stand up out of this chair, I'm doing it with an uppercut.
Because I'm using that.
I'm not even gonna stand up. I'm not even standing up normal, nigga. I'm bringing. And I'm twisting with it too, nigga. I'm putting everything in this shit.
Like when you crouch down on Mortal Kombat, you come up.
Remember that Dave Chappelle when he was punching the thing? He was like, "That's me, nigga."
I'd have been a nigga in the back of the classroom, like Toasty.
See, she said it's growth. I walk away because I know my strength. Bitch, I just saved your life. Like, because I've spent so many years teaching the kids, like, bro, everything doesn't deserve a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me so, like, I was well into my 20s before I really learned that lesson. Like, where motherfuckers would say shit and set me up. I'm like, bitch, I'm finna beat your ass just because you talking like it's sweet. I'm finna show you how it ain't sweet. I'm not on that no more. Like, all right, you think what you want to think.
Man, I'm fat and out of shape. I'm not finna tussle with nobody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, and I'm old. I'm like almost 35, bro. We both gonna be.
That's not old, but okay.
I'm too old to be scuffling with you, motherfucker. You are a fellow sneakerhead. Do you know how much we spend on tennis shoes?
Oh yeah, no, I gotta take them off first.
Man, I am definitely not gonna wrestle with you in a pair of motherfucking Jordans. Bitch, them was $250. Suck my dick. You can go home. Fight yourself.
Like, so fight yourself.
Man, I am not fucking with niggas. Now I gotta go home and look at the fact that this brand new pretty shoe got this fat ass scuff mark on the toe because you wanted to play motherfucking Monday Night Raw.
I gotta bring up my birthday.
Nicole said she.
Oh yeah, that's right. I definitely do not have my Londons anymore because I had to walk through mud to go get your ass. I hate all of them niggas for that.
They ruined my birthday, bro.
None of them niggas chipped in to buy me another pair of shoes either. Sons of bitches. And it was they fucking fault. Fuck ass faggots.
They don't value
No,
your
no.
shoes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that.
No, you can't.
Fucking produce section people.
No.
Oh, that was my turn.
I guess I
Fruits,
backtrack.
produce.
I guess there are some circumstances where
Goddamn celery bowl.
there's an allegiance with the baby mom and the daughters to actually speak ill of the daddy to put him in a light that makes him look like a degenerate or some psychopath or some shit. But
the rape is really
that's a hella.
that's
hella
a-
allegation.
hard.
now.
Yeah.
If you just be like, "Yo, you a fuck nigga, you don't pay your child support or you don't support your kids," that's one thing. But to go as far and be like, "He touched me," and it's not true.
If
I'm just saying, like, if that's the case, like, if you say a motherfucker touched you and he never touched you,
dude,
that's some wild shit.
dude, that would break my fucking heart. Like I would be in tears in a corner somewhere if my daughters came out and made a false allegation like that. Not to say this is true, but that's a fucked up relationship if that's what your daughter's doing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not true,
And we ain't got no more relationship.
it's a fucked up.
Because if you willing to say that,
that's fucked up.
I can't fuck with you.
That is
I
fucked.
can't be around you.
I know some evil people out there.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
super
Damn.
evil.
There's, what you saying that there is actually
That's merchant of
how do you
death.
say her name? Is it Ayanla?
Ayana.
Fix my life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She don't be fixing motherfuckers' lives. She just yell at you for an hour and
She
a
caused
half.
turmoil. in
There
your
was
life.
there was a family on her
Tell them that you're sorry.
that she worked with before.
I feel like, dog, what is she talking?
And-
Right, like, dog, this is a whole episode of her screaming and telling you you're not shit. Then she want to hug. Come here, baby. I understand. It's okay. Let it out. You just told me I wasn't shit for 30 minutes, man.
I mean, but you need to hear that.
Yeah, if you ain't shit, you need to hear it.
No, I don't.
But it's like, what do you do when like I said, like there's been like, paperwork posted from the statements that were made. And then it was dudes on there that was like, no, man, he was just on FaceTime with his daughter. And it's like, if you feel like, okay, well, her mom is the one that made her say that. She was just with her dad, sitting with her dad, and said that none of that happened. If you can be that confident about that, then how do you know that her dad didn't just tell her to tell you that it didn't happen? Like that can go both ways.
Yeah.
Because either way it go, two different stories were told.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be that the mom made her lie or the dad made her lie. But you don't want to think about the dad making her lie because that's your homie.
Right.
But
It's a slippery slope.
Let me see.
It's
I would say that nigga frying fake chickens before touching my child. Like, come on, frying fake turduckens.
if it comes to a point,
Yo, niggas out here
Frying
serving
rats and shit.
turducken, dog.
but if it
I
comes
didn't-
to a point where like allegations come to legal ramifications, you did the shit.
But this is niggas are very, very flip floppy when it comes to legal shit, right? You'll see niggas post all the time how they are so happy that motherfuckers beat cases. Shit that they know that they did.
Right.
They're happy that niggas beat cases and got out of that
Just
jam.
hoping for R. Kelly to be free.
Right.
Nah,
They
put that
want R.
nigga-
Kelly to be free.
Put that nigga in a vault somewhere.
When it's they people that did, they want them to be free. We talked about this with the whole Brittany Griner situation. But they will sit here and turn around and acting like beating a case means that you didn't do anything.
Right.
Like we
just
just
means
fucking OJ did it.
No,
Right,
they
it's
just
double
couldn't
jeopardy,
prove you did
basically.
it.
Right.
But
It's
you
like
did it.
You can't be filed.
And
can't-
sometimes they prove that you did it, but they proved it in the wrong way, and it's a fucking technicality, so you get to skate.
Yep.
Yeah, that happened.
They had all of the fucking proof, but because they didn't serve you that warrant correctly when they walked in your house and they saw them weed, all them guns, that weed, and that dead nigga over in the corner with the fucking plastic bag on his head, they couldn't charge you with none
What
of
the
it.
fuck movie were you watching?
I'm just saying.
A dead nigga in a corner with a plastic bag over his head?
Niggas always got their hands behind their back and, plastic bag on his head and shit. But no, I'm just saying, like, and if they didn't, that shit was a legal search or whatever the fuck they did, you get to go home. And they know you did that shit. So now niggas is getting canned and getting their ass chewed out because they botched the case that should have been open and shut because they didn't do it by the book.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas get free off technicalities.
Yeah.
And they know
Every day.
this. So why do niggas act like not being in jail or not being convicted automatically means innocence?
Right.
It doesn't. It just means that you got some you got some luck on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good.
Well, if he did it, why he ain't in jail?
Because the judicial system is flawed, you jackass.
Right.
The judicial system is flawed. Niggas can definitely be on the fucking run.
Because the balance is the other side where
And bail is fucking the shit that niggas are allowed to bail out for when they do get arrested. Like, dog, my ex was on tape, threatening to kill me, my unborn kid, burn the house, and all of this kind of shit. You know what they did? They let this nigga plea out and no jail time. And was like, oh, well, just stay away from her. Or we gonna make you serve this time. And then because of the plea deal, like all of the counts that he had, he only ended up with, I think, anywhere from like 3 to 5 counts because they threw everything else with the plea. And now what? This nigga that y'all didn't lock up the first fucking time, every chick that he dealt with, everybody got a restraining order because now he has a domestic violence repeater because it's always the same shit now.
It's like them Jeffrey Dahmer cops.
the other part of this I want to say before time run out. I'm gonna be 50 years old in July.
Damn.
You definitely did. I was gonna clap it up. You didn't even deserve that.
I'm trying to do the Don Cheadle.
I just
Damn.
because that was the first thing I thought of when you said this.
But I've worked my entire fucking life making sure that no
Damn, the arch
allegations.
nemesis is here.
I know.
Right on time too. Oh, lads.
That's not. No, that's not her.
Oh, that's
No.
You think the Shavonda?
I've worked hard to not have any of these allegations be put against me, like very hard. And it's not hard. You just don't do the shit, But the same time, in any circumstance, working in education, working with kids, working with girls, high school age girls, middle school age girls who can just come up with any story, you definitely just don't put yourself in that position. You
Don't be like my AV teacher from 8th grade.
I mean, some niggas be creepy in a motherfucker on
Look,
purpose.
those safety assistants and NPS, they used to be on some wild shit when I was in fucking school. They was definitely fucking them girls.
He made a baby with this little bitch. I was like, what? Then the nigga got like, so I happened to bump into the dude because I had a job interview. And he was working at the place I was trying to get a job at. I was like, yo, this is nuts, dog. He saw me, he was like, hey, you remember me? I was like, yes, motherfucker, but not for why you think I remember you. Freaky ass.
But any allegation can fuck up the rest of your life. Like
absolutely.
Even a false accusation. So
and that's why, like, when I addressed with my situation earlier, like, knowing that, and with me knowing, like, I wasn't sure because everything was so foggy, I didn't want to put that out there about that person because it's like, with me not being sure, you know what that can do to somebody.
Right. But I'm saying that the vast number of instances that I've been in all my career and all the different schools at different age and days, times, night, and I've never had a single like, that nigga a little suspect. If a nigga a little suspect and people are saying it, you probably are, which is really it's scary. It's a lot of niggas out there like that. It really is. But you push yourself
because there should never be anything said about that, and motherfuckers looking like, yeah, I can see that.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah,
like,
that's my point.
Like, because when they do that, look, yeah, I can see that. Because that means that they have seen some shit that was like,
but you just couldn't put your finger on it, but you just saw it happen.
Bro, I don't think that was appropriate.
Like, I'm literally batting 1,000. Like, if anything came up, I want motherfucker to be like,
don't phrase shit like that, because I'd have been. I look a little shaky, fam. Like, what type of shit does this nigga do? He not with us. like, yo, what you really be on, bro? Like, no.
I don't want no circumstance for somebody to be like, yeah, Tommy did this. I want motherfuckers to be like, Tommy? Hell no, absolutely not. Like, that's exactly it. That's what I feel like I set my life up to be. And if that's not the case, I'm like, well, shit, what the fuck I do? I want to know what the fuck I did that made you feel like it was that.
But see, and with me, it's like, even with me knowing you, it's still one of those things where it's like, bro, you don't know everything about everybody.
Right. You don't know.
So I would never
be here fronting like a motherfucker right now with my statements.
Yeah. So as much love and respect as I have for you, I would not be the person to be like, nah, bro, would never do that.
Right.
Because I can't say that. Because then what if it come out you did? Here go my stupid ass, like.
And I could come here and like talk to you like, dog, for real, dog, it ain't me. And you still don't know. It's my word against yours.
I kind of feel like I just went through that with my coworker.
What?
Like, he seemed cool. Like, he was.
Oh, the one that got arrested?
Yeah, like he was a young dude. So it's like, you know, like, I mean, I got like 10 years on him, but like, we still had like similar interests. He liked shoes, video games, you know. So we chop it over. We at work. And then when the cops came to get him, I'm like, what the fuck did dog do? Because for the cops to know your exact time and location to be here, you did some shit. Yeah. Somebody sent them to get you.
They've been watching you long enough.
Right. Somebody sent them to get you.
Here's my thing. Okay. Here's my question to everybody in the room and watching and listening. How many times do you turn on a newscast and they're interviewing neighbors or co-workers or friends and shit, and they're like, oh yeah, I knew dog was doing that. It's always you know, you wouldn't suspect. He goes to work, he comes home, and you know, I never would have thought, because they don't let you see that they fucking perverts and weirdos. That's the whole point of being a pervert and a weirdo, because they want to do this shit where nobody will suspect them of being a fucking pervert and a weirdo.
You know what's equivalent to this?
Yo, they let my man sneak a 5-gallon barrel of acid in an apartment building. Nobody said nothing.
You know what's equivalent?
I'm not putting nothing past nobody.
The DJ Twitch boss. He was completely and utterly destined to actually kill himself. Because if he would have told somebody, they would try to talk him out of it. So he played the whole role like, I'm happy, I'm doing all this shit.
He was dancing and kicking it, and
he was going to do it. You couldn't stop him. There was nothing that would have led you to believe that he was going to do it. He was just going to do it. Same thing with motherfucking pedophile shit. They will hide all the shit as much as they possibly can. If they going to do it, they going to do it. But they going to be as nice and hide the shit as much as they possibly can. There's no way you're
it's like that in serial killers.
Yeah, you can't stop it unless they sloppy. I mean, but the fucking Dahmer shit, that was sloppy as shit. That was he should have been caught. But there's motherfuckers that won't be because they so secretive about it.
Mm-hmm.
Same with motherfucking pedophiles. If they don't want to be caught, they're not going to be caught. They can stand up here just like me and tell his hoes like, I am just an upstanding citizen. I never do shit ever learned.
You know, and then it's like, and people will look at it like, well, there's no way that this person did this because they used to feed the fucking homeless. Nigga, Nino Brown was on some bullshit. And that nigga was handing out turkeys.
Right.
The fuck that
Nino
mean?
Brown was just selling crack in the community.
That nigga was killing
just in the
folks, bro.
Carter.
He killed Ice-T Mama in cold blood.
That was before that. He had to do
Look,
His gang initiation.
right. That was so. Once he seen that murder wasn't my bag,
He ain't
I'ma
killed-
just sell dope.
He ain't killed G Money.
That
G
is he
Mama
not his
brother's
brother's keeper?
Money might have deserved it though.
It don't-
G Money put him on crack. He put him onto the money.
But I'm saying people like they tend to be like, okay, well they did. Look at R. Kelly. Oh, well he made us feel good through music all this year. So is it really that bad that he says stuff? You know,
the song that was at my kindergarten graduation.
Him hanging out with Aaliyah was the biggest red flag that everybody fucking
absolutely.
missed. I'm like, bro, she is 15.
And the
I
fact
didn't
they got
miss that
married.
shit.
And they got married.
I did not miss that shit. I was like, dog, she was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So that's as a combination with R. Kelly. I feel like it was a combination of you did all this shit.
Mark said Nino stole G Money girl though.
Hey man, G Money ain't have enough money to keep the bitch.
Hey,
But this nigga's really talking about, but Nino wasn't that bad. The nigga held up a baby as a fucking human shield when he was getting shot at, nigga.
Hey, when you
The nigga said,
when you
Right.
living that life, you do what's necessary to that life that you're living. That's all I'm saying.
handing out turkeys does not cancel out the fact that he used the kid as a fucking bulletproof shield.
Well, anybody tell you to take these
She's
blood?
not Cap Shield, bro. She's not
Right.
made of fucking vibranium.
We saw what Cap Shield did to Captain Britain, all right.
well,
I'm just
being a man is hard, dude.
Really?
it really is.
It's hard. I mean, I know being a woman is hard. I can't even actually speak on your account, but I can speak on the behalf of all it takes is one allegation to fuck up your whole life.
I don't think that's anybody though, to be honest.
Mm,
It really does just take that one thing.
it does.
What could they say about a woman?
That she fucked somebody.
Yeah.
That's all niggas got.
she
That's
a
all.
hoe.
Right.
She a
That's,
hoe.
that's all niggas got to do to be like, oh, that bitch is no good.
Right.
I don't.
But
think,
it's not-
I don't think y'all being called hoes is wrong.
But it's not enough. It's,
No. It's not the
It's
fact
the
that
act
us
of-
being called hoes makes like well me like
Yeah, like I don't think.
no.
like,
But what I'm saying is, just niggas looking at us like damaged goods because they've had sex with somebody. Like we see how that goes for women. Just because I'm not a typical woman doesn't mean that I don't see the shit that other women have to go through. I don't give a fuck about a reputation. That's why I am the way that I am, because I can say what I want to say and not have to worry about it because I don't give a fuck how you go look at me for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to live my life carefree like that. Other people not. So they have to worry about how other people are going to see them. So they don't do the things that they want to do. Or if somebody fucking lies and be like, oh yeah, they'll fucking go and bawl and cry because they feel like now people go think that I'm a hoe and I've never even I've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga lied and said he fucked me. I was like, yeah, and his dick was small. Then all of a sudden it was, man, I ain't even fuck her. Oh.
Like, look, now the truth comes
Yeah.
out because you're a chicken nugget. And now the truth comes out.
That's
niggas
why would a nigga lie like that?
Niggas lying they dick all the time.
It be so unnecessary.
All the
niggas
time.
weird.
You're supposed to lie to get out of trouble.
Right.
You're not supposed to lie and put yourself in trouble.
Man,
You
so
would think.
niggas lied on his dick with me, and I was like, yeah, I said it was little too.
Niggas openly walking around.
Then
talking
he
about
told everybody, man, she ain't even fuck me. How she know my dick look? Oh, but you told everybody.
Yeah, you just said.
So then he got clowned for that.
niggas walking around talking about who they fucked is weird and bitch.
The court of public opinion, a fucking nigga. You thought you was feeling that, huh? Yeah, I fucked her. Hey, his dick small. No, never happened. Like, bro, shut your stupid ass up, man.
Right.
Go
I
to
don't
bed.
know. I don't know what the fuck he had going on. It was just the fact, like, bro, me of all people, and everybody knows, like, I was the tomboy type. Like, I wasn't on that. But it was just the point that you really thought that you was finna get some points.
Facts.
Yes.
I went through that when I was in high school. I had a situation where Zoo was trying to say that he fucked me, and then because it was a situation where, when you have exams and you're able to go ahead and you have the time in between.
Yeah.
And so I went over to one of my homeboys' house, and it was me with a bunch of dudes. I was in the kitchen cooking because they was like, "We hungry?" Like, Streety, you don't cook. I was in there cooking, making them food and stuff. And so that's all that was happening. I get back to school, they talking about somebody running a train on me. All my guys, they was like, "Oh hell no!" Like, Streety was making pancakes. What the fuck you mean? We was running like no, like we was.
She was making pancakes, not getting her cakes cooked. What is wrong with you?
Not getting her cakes panned.
See, and me, I was a madam during that time. So when we was home early for exams, there really was somebody in my basement getting a train ran on them. But niggas had to pay me to go down there.
Oh, we had open lunch at Shorewood.
So I was
imagine.
I was making, but when like that bitch pussy stank, so I put everybody out because that shit was like when you have a scent that can, in the cartoons when a nigga put a pie on a windowsill and a little scent, like,
can we not even hit the 3 hour mark?
That
Let's just go home.
That motherfucker came up the back stairs like.
Oh my god, what pussy is this?
Smoke say pussy.
Like, bitch, take your spoiled
With the
spam pussy and get the fuck out my
with a Y
face.
with an E. Is that like
Pussy.
pussy?
No, just imagine like them, like motherfucker don't even go down there. They just call the one nigga that they know for a fact down there. Hey, yo, Mike, let me talk to you for a second.
All right.
Hey, niggas who walk around openly talking about who they
Hey,
fuck.
you need to go down there and tell all your niggas y'all gotta go.
You say
No, I didn't slure her out. She slured herself out. I just charged the niggas that wanted to
It
participate.
was admission fee.
Yeah.
You charged the admission for the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't that some shit? You getting, your pussy derailed. That and the motherfuckers like you're not making any money off of this. Somebody else is.
Mimi. Describe the niggas in the scenario. Were they like just?
Did they all have newbies?
No.
Were they raggedy ass niggas? Were they not gonna get pussy regardless? This is the only way they were gonna get pussy. A lot of them.
No. Okay. So here's the funny part about it. One of the guys was my cousin, and that used to actually be his girlfriend at one point. But it was him and his group of friends, and one of them was my ex. And when it was his turn, I was like, "Oh, you might as well just." He definitely finna fall in.
Imagine getting put out before it's your turn.
I didn't get money back either. Cause why y'all bring this funky bitch over here?
Like, imagine being the sixth entry.
Like nobody grabbed the water hose and was like, "Let me wrench it off first." Nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. Like I've never.
Imagine being the sixth entry. And motherfuckers got to go at like 4. It's like, god damn.
I can't imagine just standing there waiting.
Well, I'm sure niggas had the Super Nintendo queued up. You gotta occupy yourself. You gotta occupy your time.
That's just not a good environment. That environment is not good.
Hey, Tommy, some things ain't for everybody.
It's not for me. It's definitely not for me.
You know, never been involved in one, but I've seen a few. Paul.
No, I went to a strip bachelor party, and the bachelor party went a little left.
It wasn't on no Players Club type shit.
No, it wasn't no shit like that. It wasn't like that. It was like, hey, old girl was like really low budget. Like, hey, give me $40 or 25. But it was some low number, and I'll fuck you. You know, we tipping and shit. And all of a sudden, she was like, I'll fuck.
Y'all get her from Ricky's on Station?
I don't know where the fuck they got it from. I was just there, nigga. I ain't.
God damn, you fucking alcoholic. Mimi, I left my bottles. Throw them. How many fucking bottles did you leave?
Well, this one, And this
That's a fool.
one.
Two
And
back
this
there,
one's
two
full.
up here.
Kim bought that one for me.
Okay.
No, but niggas end up smashing on the floor. I left. I was like, this is not my environment. Dude.
Yeah, I
This
want,
is a little bit too
I want my
much.
dick out in front of all
You're
my
like, I'm a
homies.
principal. I gotta leave.
Yeah, that's not for me. I'm out. Peace.
And it's not the fact of being judgmental about, because bitches used to really get party back in the day. But it's like, bro, y'all was letting all these motherfuckers tap for the free ski. And then they clowned you after. At least had you gotten some money for it. And they said something like, yeah, you paid. So, yes, Juan, keep your dick away. Y'all wasn't drinking disappointing. Niggas was rock, paper, scissors for their turn.
Right.
And that's all you heard, that motherfucker, too. and this is the thing, like, and I've said this several times, like, because we know that I've had, male, female threesomes, but it's crazy because niggas will call everything gay. But I'm like, bro, you were able to maintain
An erection with 6 niggas in
an erection,
Yep.
smelling multiple niggas' ball sweat.
that part. Continue.
But everything is gay to niggas, but you had your dick out in front of all your friends. But everything is gay to niggas.
And then was coaching. Hit that shit, bro.
Right. That turns you on enough to be like, I'm next.
Right, like as you stroking, like bro standing behind you, rubbing his sack, like, yeah, I got you.
Because at this
Let me
point,
get ready.
Right. Put your back in it, bro. Hold him up. Like, hey, don't touch me.
Not to hold him up.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Not to hold him up.
and it's like, because we have had instances where like guys have shown video of a chick, like to show that she was cold at what she was doing. But this means that you were like, hey, bro, hey, look how
she sucked my dick.
Right.
you're
Not thinking that you just showed me your dick, fam.
right.
Like, what did you want?
Right. Like we've actually had like, and I'm thinking like, I wonder if bro realized
You
just really kind of weird. Like
Like
I know
pay
he
the
was
full,
going with
doing
it.
the Dougie in the back.
right. Like I saw the vision because
Tommy.
she was
Pay the
literally
full,
getting
doing
her
the
shit
Dougie in
off.
the back,
That's where that shit. Look how I'm fucking the shit on this bitch. I'm like, oh, that's
It's
weird.
like, do the Dougie on it. Do the Dougie. Oh, yeah.
Look, I'd be like, damn, bro, your meat look good right there.
Man,
Because just imagine this. So
from that angle.
I don't
Right.
want
no,
no.
no,
Check-
all right.
Like,
so,
check the angle, dog. Check the angle out.
so I'm a nigga and I'm like, hey, bro, hey, look what Mimi doing. Like, look how, like, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you this.
And-
There's niggas who do that shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
We know that. That's what I'm
man,
saying. But
man, what the fuck you on?
no,
Right.
but then as a man, you like, damn, she swallowed all that.
Right, like you get dragged into some plausible shit yourself.
Right.
Cause now you looking at him like, damn, her shit like
You
she
like,
ripped, like damn,
Like, she
her
was
throat
getting that
deep as a
shit.
motherfucker.
Right.
So that I'm acknowledging that you had a lot of meat for her to swallow.
Mhm.
You gotta go home and take a shower out there. Like, damn,
Right.
bro, like that was cold. But folks really
So
just
now,
showed me.
on the drive, you like, wait,
If you
did I call my dick big?
Man,
glistening, that's
Right.
niggas too glistening.
Woo.
and then when you hit him with the like, bro, you just gonna show me your dick? Watch out, bro! Don't look at my dick. Look at her. Like,
Bam!
it's
Like, but
it's all in
there.
one video, my guy. Like, what's going on here?
You said thick ass made her gag on it. Too cute.
That's not a
Hey, Rabbi.
that's not a respectable reel. That definitely is not.
No, there's nothing about that scenario. I stay away from that shit for real, literally.
But
Like,
yeah, but we've definitely known guys to do that, and it's like, so
I gotta-
you just gonna flash.
I got a guy
No.
who will be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm trying to holler at Mimi, or whatever," and dog will like inbox me a picture of your titties, like, "Hey, I used to hit that." Like, bam, you just fucked up the whole shit. Like, what? How come we just couldn't?
But did he really?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying when he was like fucked it up, or did he be like, damn, now I really want to hit that?
No. Like he's putting up the barrier around it. Like, hey, she, I fucked her. Because the homie shit is like, don't fuck, can't fuck with the girls you fuck with. So he's
Oh,
trying
I
to put,
thought that was just if you wiped them.
nah, niggas.
Wait,
I-
time out. What are we talking about? I got lost in translation.
My guy putting up a barrier of like, hey, don't fuck with her because I fuck with her kind of shit. Like, hey,
he was saying like if he was like, oh, I want to fuck with Mimi, and then this guy inboxed him like my titties and was like, oh yeah, I used to fuck with her, and now he wouldn't be able to because it's bro code. But I thought bro code was just if it was the girlfriend.
Nah, that ain't bro
If you
code.
wipe them-
He now by definition is hating.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He gotta relax.
Right. At that point, I'm like, oh, he doing that shit? I ain't even getting involved in that.
Because
shit.
you
I'm hands.
you sending me her like you know that's what I'm pursuing, and you just gonna show me the titties. Thank you. Now I have all the more reason to do it.
See, and that's what I said. Like, 'cause he
But
was
no,
like, now you done messed it up. I was like, did he or did he just make you want to fuck more? Because
Right.
now you know.
Now
Like,
I'm in-
damn, she got them Hershey Kiss nipples too.
But if,
On
I
it.
definitely gotta
Right.
see what it's like.
but if you know your nigga, like, I ain't fuck with her no more. I know that nigga. I know what that nigga on. I ain't fuck with that.
And that's another thing. Like with certain things,
Don't hate to detour because it
No.
would only entice.
you know, it's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I know not to fuck behind that nigga because I am pretty sure that she go
Right.
bust his windows out over her test
Yeah.
results in about 3 weeks.
Mhm.
This nigga said the milk's gone bad.
And you can't fuck after all y'all.
Right. He probably
No.
fucked 10 years ago holding on to old ass pics. Like, bitch,
No.
my hair ain't even like that no more.
Exactly.
I ain't had fucking micro braids since fucking
Like, I
2000.
got
and
tattoos
shit.
now and shit, and I'm like,
Right.
there's no tattoos in the picture.
But
Like,
you know,
okay.
niggas will like gaslighting that Jedi mind trick you.
Yes.
and that you hating on him because you
Like,
saying some shit like that.
That's a nigga that want to fuck again but can't.
That's it.
Like how you flex and then like
Niggas
Oh.
be cuffing in their head.
imagine trying to flex and then bro inbox
Choosing
you
for
back.
what?
Like, so where you get this old ass picture from, bro?
her nipples pierced now, nigga.
Right. Like, oh man, that's a nice picture of her booty. But you know she got a tattoo on the left cheek now, right, bro?
And- but
Where
you
you get
know,
this old ass
okay.
picture from, my guy?
Right.
right? Because it's like, so he do that not knowing that you were heard and already, you know.
Right, fuck.
Mhm.
So you got the new hotness. He got the old and busted, and you got the new hotness. So now he's showing shit, and you like, either that's not her, that's old, because I know she
And
got
guess what I'm doing?
this now. She got a fucking Hello Kitty tattoo, like right on her nipple and shit.
And
And
guess
this
what I'm
nigga-
doing? Not saying shit. I'm like,
Yeah, I was gonna say like at that point, I just gotta let you live.
Oh.
I gotta let you have your moment.
I see you, fam.
Yeah, you know, shout out. Then that's when that shit come out of like a game night and niggas be playing
Just
like
like you
I
say
never.
all that, now he want to fight.
Mhm.
The sad thing about this shit don't get old.
Right.
I'm an old ass nigga talking about the same shit right now. This shit don't go away. That's
Nope.
that's what's fucked up.
And I don't understand it because
You shit.
niggas have this thing where they feel like because we talked about this, you know, a couple weeks back as far as like with girl code and shit, and it's like I'm not going to intentionally go after somebody that I know somebody around me has been with, but it's like if we already been fucking around by the time I find out, bro, you just gonna have to take that L. Cause by this time, like I didn't establish my own little thing, and I can't take the pussy back.
Right. My bad.
I can't just be like, hey, remember that pussy I gave you? Yeah, can you priority mail that shit back to me? No.
Punch back. Punch
Well,
back.
I got
it's
in-store credit.
Mark,
Credit, please.
girl code is different depending on the woman that you're talking to. Because some are super fucking extreme. They feel like, oh, well, this nigga was shooting and shot in my inbox, you know, 5 years ago, and I never replied. But now that he's trying to talk to you, I feel like he's trying to double dip into friends, and I don't want you to talk to him. Some are that fucking extreme. But then you have some that's like me, I'm not going to, like I just said, fuck with somebody intentionally that I know, you know, people that I'm around have been with. But if we have already started, you know, a relationship, I'm not gonna duck out of it just because I found out. You can't be like I snaked you because I didn't fucking know.
Right.
Is there really a such thing as bro or girl code? Because I feel like niggas gonna live how they live.
If I don't want you no more,
Yeah, but I'm saying like I feel like some of this should be just based upon like your morals and shit. Like,
that's why I said it depends on the person
Right.
because
So-
everybody's is different. Like for me, people might feel like, oh, you know, baby daddies is off limits and blah, 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 blah. If you fuck with either one of my baby daddies,
you can have
I'm
them
not
motherfuckers.
going to be mad at it. I'm going to feel sorry for you. Because, bitch, I didn't know what I was getting into.
Right.
You,
But
on the other hand, have at least a like my baby. I was the first baby mama for both of them. Excellent fucking, the uncles and shit. I made love kids. Then they kids got here. It's like niggas got names tattooed. I don't even have my own kids' names tattooed on me. Both of them got like Reed Daddy. He got Renaja, big as fuck, covered his entire chest. Deadbeat of all fucking deadbeats.
I gotta keep her close to mine.
Okay.
Right.
Jelly Bean Daddy got a Maya tattooed on his neck. But when he was getting the tattoo, he called me to ask me how to spell her name. I told him the wrong spelling.
I knew that was going. He gave him a wrong spelling. He got a wrong spelling on his.
No, my mama she fucking undermined. She was like, don't do that. He trying to. No, he not.
Yo, imagine your kid looking.
I said
That's not how you. Who is this? Oh, that's you, baby. That's not how you spell my name.
I said Amya. Her name is Amaia. So I told him because bitch, why you don't know how to spell your fucking daughter's name?
Exactly.
I named all my daughters. I know how to spell them, and I got them on my tape. I ain't no deadbeat. I got them on my arm.
So like, let me see. Said we verify other horse number, and that's another thing with the whole like little secretive thing, because people want to be secretive about who they're sleeping with. And it's like they get mad when females ask them questions. Oh, and bitches is coming to me asking me blah 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 blah. Like they get mad, and it's like, but then if they fucking with them and you didn't say anything, you gonna be mad, because that's what happened to me with me and Lando and all that shit back in 2010. She didn't tell me that they were fucking around or that they had whatever going on. But then by the time she finally brought it to me, me and him had already established our shit. So she got mad because I didn't stop fucking with him. Like I broke girl code. You should have told me that you was fucking with dog in the first place.
Right.
So now you're mad at me. If y'all not being secretive about who you fucking with the people that you around, if you know that you don't want nobody else fucking on them, like the people that you care about, stop being secretive about shit. What it is you bitches be allowing these niggas to get in y'all ear with this. Oh man, I don't want nobody in my business, and don't be telling nobody we fucking around, because whatever. Not knowing that ain't shit but a fucking smoke screen, because he's fucking you, her, and her. And he know that all you bitches be fucking blowing hookah smoke together. So now all of y'all got this mystery man that everybody's talking about, but nobody knows that the mystery man is the same nigga.
They be sharing more than one tip, huh?
Go ahead and give yourself one. Hate you. Yeah, and so I never got why women got upset at being asked if they fucking with somebody. Like maybe I'm not wanting to fuck on the same person that you are.
Right.
Maybe I just want to know if it's the fucking all clear. Is he green lit? If you be like, oh no, I've been, whatever. All right, cool. Check his ass off the list. There's plenty more on there.
That's why I just try to stay away from chicks that my homies know.
Let's see, mystery mammy, huh?
Conscious effort. I sincerely do. If I look at your Facebook friends list and I see one too many of my niggas, then it be certain niggas.
And why is Tone always in that top 6? You know that
he is everywhere. Tone know all the bitches, bro.
You know when you on Facebook, he give you like those 6 friends.
Yeah.
Tone is always in the fucking top 6.
It's Tone and Slick Talk Scales.
Yo,
and Don.
Them 3 niggas be they're like the 3 amigos when it comes to being on
says, yep,
list.
all y'all in the same room messing with the same dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a situation, right? Now this is community dick. I have never been mad enough to try to fight a bitch over a nigga. But disrespect is something else entirely.
Never.
Yeah.
Now, there was a chick who was fucking on a dude that I was fucking on. She was in my crib, drinking my liquor, kicking, doing all of this kind of shit, knowing that she was fucking on dude. And then would go back and tell dog shit that I was talking about in my house.
Dirty.
but was crying because she thought that I was gonna beat her ass.
You probably should have.
You probably could have.
Just off the strength.
But it's just the fact that it's like I'm like, bro, I know I would damage someone. I like
don't disrespect.
But at this point, I feel like a Will Smith slap was warranted.
Right.
I didn't have to fully beat her, but I feel like at this point, like in hindsight, a Will Smith slap was warranted.
See, that's niggas' problem. You can't disrespect and then tell somebody how to respond to the disrespect.
It takes me to get to that one because, damn, I do need my glasses. Like, because ain't no way you like both of us. I'm offended at this point. You don't tell Kimmeltoe shit. Kimmeltoe don't be around for me to talk to Kimmeltoe.
She left, didn't she?
Kimmeltoe neglects the fuck out of me. Yeah, but stop doing that. Stop getting mad when bitches are talking to y'all about, just trying to find out if y'all fucking on the same dude. I don't know why that women get so offended by that.
Because y'all fucking nuts.
And like, okay, if she come at you out of pocket, I can understand. Like, hold on, bitch, who's you talking to? Don't let this nigga get your jaw jammed up. Like, I get that. But if she's like, hey, I just, I saw such and such, and I wanted to know if there's anything going on between you two. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but at the same time, like, certain shit just kind of red flag to me. Because I have seen people, I used to be that motherfucker that was, social media don't mean shit. So I learned my lesson throughout the years. The same way that me and you used to, like how we kicked it off, we used to flirt, crack them little jokes and do all that little kind of shit. I see that pattern. So now I know, like, that's just your thing. It does. It says, if y'all single, does it really matter? It does.
That's part of communication.
Right. It matters because not everybody wants to sign up for fucking somebody that is fucking other people like that. And not everybody's honest about it. And then it's like, okay, that's like me. Everybody knows my situation. Everybody knows about me having herpes. Not everybody wants what?
I forget about it.
Everybody seems to, they be like, damn, until you bring it up. But it's like, it been so fucking long. But that's like, somebody might be like, okay, I'm cool with, I get it. We doing our little casual thing, but I don't feel comfortable having sex with you knowing that Mimi is one of your sexual partners. They're entitled to that.
Right.
Because you know how I am about taking care of myself and making sure that you good. They don't know that. They're not having sex with me.
Right.
So if they're not comfortable with that, why wouldn't they be able to ask you that question? Because who you have sex with is who they're having sex with.
Right.
And a lot of people don't, it's like that doesn't click to them. Everybody that you were having sex with, if me and you were fucking, I'm basically fucking them too. And if I get some shit because of that, I didn't even nut off that sex. So now I got some shit that I got to take antibiotics for off some sex that I didn't even get the nut from.
That's nasty.
So yeah, it definitely matters. If they feel like they want to know, because everything isn't about running off somebody else. Other they might just want to know, okay, well, you know what? Me and this person, we was fucking raw. Maybe now I'm cool with them dealing with other people, but maybe now we need to move the condoms, nigga. You fucking her, and I know that bitch is fucking dude, and I know what dog be on. I'm good. It matters.
Man. If only the world was so simple where people would have these conversations.
Yeah. And not be afraid to have the conversation.
But this goes to what I said at the very fucking beginning. Motherfuckers lie about shit. They talk about we can't handle the truth. So they determine what we can handle in their mind and lie about some shit instead of just being upfront. Like, all right, look, I fuck with you. We do what we do, but I'm fucking with other people. Like you are not the only person that I'm having sex with. Or even ahead of time before y'all have sex. Going in, I just want you to know I have multiple sexual relationships going on already. If this is something that you don't want to be a part of, I get that. But no, niggas like, no, I want that pussy too. And if I tell her this, she's probably not gonna stay. So I'm just gonna tell her that I'm not. See?
Mhm.
And I really wish the head shake was on the camera because it looked like a little ass kid that was.
And what happened?
Yeah. So yes, Mark, it matters. But we've been here for 3 hours, and even though I'm not tired because I'm actually feeling good now, like my stomach is settled, I realized that it is a Saturday night, and just because I don't have a social life doesn't mean that anybody else doesn't have one.
You've bypassed my social life at this point. It's almost midnight.
You're part of our social life.
Yeah, I
now.
definitely ain't got one.
You're
I
hanging out with us.
just gotta go to work
This is it.
tomorrow.
Mhm.
You got to work on Sunday?
Yeah.
And I got my food already because I got cousins had to get $5 off $15. So I got a foot long sub this time.
Ooh.
Well, it ain't even a foot long because they do 7.5 inch. So it's a 15 inch.
Yeah.
I remember I used to love the cheesesteaks. I used to love the cheesesteaks.
I did too.
Remember before they start cutting the subs in half and they used to just give you that one big ass long.
Right.
Why they wrap it in so much paper?
Dog.
It's protection.
Because
That paper long in the bitch.
because they know how many fucking all them seeds and shit on that bread. They need some place to catch it.
I feel like
Right.
the sub paper from Cousins is the same paper that comes in my fucking Nike
Hey,
boxes.
that's me.
Mhm.
If we ain't out by 9 p.m., it's over. Okay. Ugly sweater party is tomorrow. If you were going, I will see you there. I'm being social tomorrow, y'all. I am actually going out to an event. So I will be at Walker's for the ugly sweater party 6. And my sweater dope. I found it last minute because of these niggas.
I won't be.
But yeah, so I will be there.
Why is this my fault?
What you mean I shall fuck? But yeah, it starts at 5. It's from 5 to 10. So I'll be there. But I'm gonna thank you guys for tuning in this week. We will be back. I can't wait until we back on Sundays because it feels so weird being on Saturdays. So we'll be back on Sunday starting January 8th. But we certainly will. Shout out to Mark. He hooked me up with a very, very, very special gift. That's my guy. That's my boy. Well, that's because he used me for advertising purposes.
Gifts?
Because hey,
Donations.
he won, and his fucking vote for dog is still on my lawn. I'm allergic to grass, so I can't take it out.
Well, it's snowing now.
Right. And that damn piece of grass out there.
Right. Just step in your snow boots.
Hey, my body's weird. I don't want to risk it. But until next time, we got a host. See you later.